following live stream is a special presentation of the Wildcat Network, Wildcat Broadcasting Club, and USD 312.
It's game time!
Oh yeah, baby! Hey, she hit the buzzer beater!
And what was that?
From way downtown!
Check that mic, make sure it sound right, boy.
Number 3 gets that one to go in. Ladies and gentlemen, Wildcat Nation, get up on your feet.
This is a recording.
And welcome to Haven High School, home of the Roaring Wildcats. And welcome one and all to the second night of the week for basketball here on the Wildcat Network as your Wildcats and your Lady Wildcats go up against the Pratt Greenbacks. All right, it's a doubleheader, just like always, or almost like always. But let's go ahead and do the rundown here tonight. We've got a full slate here of people. We've got Matthew Mulligan. He's pulling double duty here on the sideline camera, running band and camera work. There's a Kaylee Mulligan sighting right there, and then we've got Kaylee Rose, who's running the main camera up here tonight, and then of course you're joined with the usual suspects, myself, Paul Clements, and the one, the only, Cleary Percy. Cleary, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. It's a Friday night, and Friday night, well, the F stands for basketball.
Not football, basketball.
So it's Pratt, it's Haven, it's CKL, and I mean, you know, all signs point to some two great games, don't they?
Oh yeah. I mean, both these games should be great, should be competitive, and I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, we've got two games, two really good games here coming up. You're going to hear, it's going to sound like a broken record here because records are identical almost for both sets of teams.
The Pratt girls and guys are 5-2, and the Wildcats are both 7-0. So.
So 7-0 going against 5-2, and then 7-0 going against 5-2.
Yeah, both teams have pretty good starts to their own seasons respectively. So, yeah, it should be a good game.
So, so let's go ahead and let's go ahead and take a look at the at Haven here and what they've what they've got going ahead, and of course, we take a look at what happened on Tuesday night against Chaparral for the Lady Wildcats, and 54-41.
Yeah.
Good game overall. Chaparral was able to try to come back, but the Lady Cats were able to get the victory in the end. But I mean, like, what does it look like here for Haven moving forward from that game, though?
Well, I think Pratt is the Lady Wildcats' first real CKL challenge. I think this game should be highly competitive. Pratt last year, 10-11, so pretty mediocre, but 5-2 this year. They look much improved. I think after Pratt, until the Wildcat Classic, it should be fairly smooth sailing. Hoisington has had a mediocre start. Nickerson, obviously without Ava Jones, isn't quite the same team as they would be with her. And then the Wildcat Classic, obviously, pretty tough tournament to play in. So I would say Pratt is their real test for league at this point.
Yeah, yeah, and I'd have to agree with you there because let's take a look at Pratt here, and this is, this is their last 6 games here
Right.
prior to Haven. Of course, you can see Haven's that last one right there.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, how do they match up here with Haven?
Well, I think obviously their first game to Cheney, who is one of the best teams in the league for the girls. Obviously, big defeat there, but strong win against Nickerson. Barely edged out Kingman, but Kingman should be a strong team, so that should be a good sign tonight that we're in for a good game, and I think both the teams match up pretty well.
And here's the thing, for the guys and the girls, and you're going to see it on the guys here for the Greenbacks. Both of the Pratt teams have had practice with really, really close games this season.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you might not see it because
Might not see for the girls, but the guys, I mean, they've had some nail biters. So yeah.
Well, you won't see it on the records here because we have the last 7 games. I think their first game, if we bring it up here, their first game for the guys, we'll bring that up here. Yeah, you won't see it because it was an overtime, or I guess it was an overtime game that they had. But that's the guys, the boys team for Pratt there.
Right. And when a team takes any Cheney team to overtime, they're a pretty competitive squad. So I think both the guys and the girls should be fairly competitive. We'll see what happens.
And then here's a look at the Haven guys here. As the band gets warmed up here for tonight's game here. Haven 7-0, and again, they also beat Chaparral as well. So, but they're going up against like we said, a Pratt team that is experienced with those close games.
Yeah, I mean, I think Pratt, again, likewise to the girls, should be a pretty good test of how this season's gonna go. But I mean, we'll see. Pratt has looked strong this season, but obviously anything can happen. So we will see.
So yeah, so here's a quick look at. Here, hold on. Here's a quick look. I guess there we go. It just pops up at the standings right now, and at the Lions substate. Yeah, Pratt is on a different substate, at a different standing, different division on the Keisha standings. But but I mean, like for Haven though, you're saying this is a test. I mean, like right now 7-0, and for both the guys and the girls there, for the girls, Cheney's really creeping in there, testing on for the guys. I mean,
yeah, Cheney is right behind the Haven girls, so it should be a good game. I mean, Pratt being 5-2 is nothing to scoff at. Pratt obviously plays in a tough league too, so I mean, we'll see.
So we're looking at some really, really good games here tonight.
Oh yeah, it should be very competitive. Pratt always brings it when they come here. They want to beat us. They beat us twice last year, I believe. So hopefully Haven will be in the mood for some revenge. But I mean, hey, anything can happen.
It's going to be a frenzied Friday, I guess you can say.
There we go, frenzied, yeah.
Oh, man, just I guess Samuel L. Jackson said it best, and, this is school appropriate, trust me, because it comes from Jurassic Park. Hold on to your butts.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so yeah, we've got some big things here coming down coming down the pipeline here. I mean, like this matchup is going to be pretty big. Haven's got a tough test in front of them. Both the Wildcats and the Lady Wildcats here. So we've got about 6 minutes and 12 seconds left here. I mean, it's start of another semester here at Haven High School, and I mean, we already had a basketball game earlier this semester.
Right.
Earlier this semester now.
This week even. Yeah.
Yeah, this week, back on Tuesday. And so that game, that game came in. That game comes into play now. We've got this one. We've got the weekend coming up, and then it's Tuesday over to Hoisington.
Yeah.
And now, I'm trying to think of start of a new semester. I mean, like, of course, after having that break, and now this is that first Friday where everybody's kind of mentally tired.
Yeah.
Is that going to play a factor into tonight's games?
I think it could, but I think a good player and a good coach trains to balance all their work, school, other life stuff, and then just for 60 minutes to just put it all away and focus solely on basketball. And I think most players can do that. And I mean, I think both teams should be ready, and it should be a good game.
All right. We're going to be looking forward to it here as we get you guys set up here. 4.5 minutes left to go for the start of this one here in Wildcat Gymnasium. We're glad that you guys joined us here tonight for what's going to be a raucous one here on the Wildcat Network. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to let you guys enjoy the sights and sounds of Wildcat Gymnasium and the band, the Wildcat Pride Marching Band, as they play some rockin' tunes here. Everybody get on your feet right now because you know what time it is. It's game time. Hey, oh, 7-0 Haven Lady Cats go up against the 5-2 Pratt Lady Greenbacks. It's Wildcats and Frogs tonight. Here we go. And we've got the tip-off going on right here, and here we go. And there's the roster right there for you guys. For the home side of the Lady Cats, and they're in the white tonight. And here is the roster for the Lady Greenbacks, and they are in green tonight. And that one goes out of bounds. And Cleary, what do you see here for tonight's game?
Well, I think there's some things that the Cats have to do if they want to win. I think first of all, the underclassmen have to provide some sort of spark. I think the Wildcats have to pressure Pratt's ball handlers here, and I think getting out in transition will be an important part if the Wildcats win this game.
I think that three is also going to be a pretty big thing too,
Yeah.
to start off the game there. And a nice steal there by Sienna Dufresne here. And a good pass there. And there's Carly Bland. That one goes up. She gets fouled on the act of shooting, and that one's going to go. That's going to be the first foul on Pratt here. And that one goes in for the first for Carly Bland. And she splits them, but that one gets picked up by Sadie Estes.
Right back up.
That's an alternative way to make a three-point play.
Yep. Oh, that's a big. They'll call that blocking on Carly, I believe. I think she was trying to get around the screen there, but I don't think wasn't able to do it legally.
It is number 11. She passed it over to number 32, Corinne Donenworth. Now it's passed around once again over to number 11, Gatlin. And they're going to go around. I can't even catch it all. Oh, big foul.
And that'll be an and one for Pratt, I think.
So
I believe that's number 5, JC Teese.
and she will go to the line. And a miss on that and one opportunity.
And I believe that'll be cat ball here. Oh, never mind.
I think that one was poked out of bounds by Bree Bronner there. I don't
From
know.
the angle we had, it was a little tough to tell.
Yeah. Oh.
Pratt got it right down low, and Haven got a stop, and they're on the break now.
Sadie Estel who has it. And now it's back up to the top. Bree Bronner passes it over to Carly Bland. And an errant pass there. Oh, nice save.
Saved. I think it'll be a foul on number 11, Van Pelt. Or, excuse me, that'll be Gatlin, not Van Pelt.
You read the wrong roster there.
Yeah.
I've done that too before. Oh, poked away. Sienna Dufresne, she gives it over to Kinley Jackwitz for 3, miss on that shot there. And now Pratt on a 2-on-2 situation there. Up, in it goes there. And now Pratt will cut the lead down to 2. Yeah, we have the rosters up here, but they give us 2-column rosters. So yeah, no, I've done it before too. So no worries on that one.
So I believe that'll be a floor foul on the Cats here. And Pratt will get the ball back.
And that's the 3rd foul for Haven here.
It's a bunch
so
of early
far.
fouls for, yeah.
Yeah,
See
if
if
they're
that
not,
have any, or has any impact on the game.
yeah, if they're not careful. Early bonuses.
Yeah. Basically 3 points as Gatlin gets open and can't get it. Cats will take it back. There's a football pass from Bree. It's tipped, and Pratt has it back. And now Pratt will pass it back down. And it's stolen by Bree over to Sadie. She might try to slow it down here, and she will.
Bree Bronner open 3.
Bang! Bree Bronner for 3. And the Cats are up by 5 early.
And she's going to take those all day. Now let's see what Pratt has to be able to answer back.
Poked away by Kinley, and they'll retain the ball though.
It is Gatlin who has it. She passes it back over to Donenworth. Now, poked.
Almost lost it.
She does
And
lose it.
It's a
2-on-1.
And Dufresne, I can't tell if that was poked away or a block, but basket was stopped, and Cats will have a throw in here.
It is Bree Bronner. Pass all the way over to Sadie Estel. Now back over to Bronner. Down to Dufresne. Dufresne up and missed. Donenworth now, she drives around one of the Cats and a train wreck underneath the basket there.
No result. Good.
Yeah, I don't know who got the worst of that though.
Yeah. And that'll send Donenworth to the line. She'll hit the first. She'll go 2 for 2, and Haven lead is cut down to 3.
And those are Donenworth's first 2 points on the night there.
And Pratt is going to try and half-court press here and see what they can do. Almost tipped. And Kinley will drive in and get the layup. Tried to get it down low, but was intercepted. And
Everybody trying to go for steals here tonight.
Yeah, and here come the Cats. Avery Bronner. Looked for the drive, but couldn't find it. Bree might call a play here, a reset.
I thought she was going to go for the pass to Kinley, but had second thoughts about it.
Yeah.
Now it's Kinley.
Bree. Bree for three. Couldn't get it. Nice
Picked up.
offensive rebound.
Yeah. Now it's passed around once again. Estel. And picked
Another
up.
offensive rebound. Throws it up and puts it in. Kinley Jacquez.
How many offensive rebounds do they have in that
There's
possession?
at least 2. And Pratt is going to call a timeout. And your Cats are up by 7.
That was great teamwork there.
Yeah, just perseverance and the result of basket.
Dominate the boards. That's what the coaches will tell you every single time. And with 2:44 left to go in this first quarter, the Lady Cats right now have a 7-point lead.
Yeah.
And
I mean, both teams have played pretty decent, but I think Haven a little stronger. Some two three-pointers have helped them at this point, but I mean, we'll see how the rest of the quarter unfolds.
yeah, that Bree Bronner three-pointer there.
That was huge.
Yeah. She was just left wide open on that one.
And she had one over there a couple of moments ago where she was pretty much open again too, but didn't make it. So yeah. There'll be 2:44 left in the first half coming out of this timeout, and the Pratt Greenbacks will have the ball. Here's Pratt trying to move it around. Get it to Hughes. Hughes over to Theobald. Back to Theobald. And that'll be a double dribble, and the Cats will get the ball back.
And to come out of the timeout with a mental error like that.
Yeah, that's not a great sign for Pratt, but and they almost will get the ball back right here.
And Bree Bronner will just slow things down here for the moment.
And the Cats running some kind of play here.
Kinley Jacquez. Now over to Dufresne. Sienna
Nice
Dufresne.
drive, got it.
She played a game of London Bridge. London Bridge did not fall down, and she just went up for the layup. I mean, at least that's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, just went right down, almost under the defense, and put it in. Team's fighting for the rebound, and Hughes will put it in.
Long distance pass here. Now it's Avery Bronner who has it. Oh, I almost thought she was going to go backcourt on that.
Look close. Cats could drive it inside here. Well, for the moment. Now Pratt is reset on defense.
Bree Bronner. Sienna Dufresne.
Same play as last time, but this time it's almost stolen away.
Yeah, they didn't.
Here's Kinley.
Oh,
Couldn't get it. And that could have been a foul call there, but refs won't call it. And here comes Pratt.
yeah. I was going to say Sienna Dufresne was trying to go
Clamping
for that
down.
same play. Yeah, but the hands were down that time. So.
Yeah. Here's
Gatlin.
Gatlin.
Oh.
And that should be a foul on Pratt. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that play, they have Kinley at the top of the, a little behind the center of the 3-point line, and they'll have Dufresne come up to about the free throw line, and then she'll take it and dive down, and it's worked.
And when it doesn't, that's how she gets to the line too.
Yeah.
So.
We'll see if they can try it again here. Doesn't look like it on this possession, but we'll see. Here is Dufresne. She pulls up and hits.
Oh my
Dufresne
goodness.
for 3.
And that's something we haven't seen too often from her, and
No.
she just shows that off right now.
She's more of an inside force. That was a great shot right there. Pratt for 3. They hit it, and they answer right back.
And a travel call.
That's a travel on Haven,
Bree
I believe.
Bronner.
Yeah.
Yeah. She second guessed on who she was going to throw it to, and her foot just moved a few centimeters.
Yeah. That was an important 3 if you're Pratt, just to keep it close. And they hit the buzzer beater to end the quarter.
And how many buzzer beaters are we going to have on these live streams?
Yeah. That's at least 2 for the year? No, 3?
I think that's 3.
At least 3, yeah.
The second one for the girls games here, I think.
I mean, I'm not complaining. It's exciting.
Well, that's it for the first quarter of play here tonight. For the girls' side, at least, the Our Lady Wildcats have a 5-point lead as they go, as they get out of the first quarter, 18-13. Cleary, how'd you see that first quarter?
Well, Haven had a pretty strong start, but then Pratt slowly and steadily came back, made it within 5. And I think if Pratt keeps playing how they did toward the end, they'll get closer and closer and closer. But Haven overall played pretty consistent, had some nice plays, but I mean, again, we'll see. It's still a long way to go in this game, so Haven could jump out to more of a lead. Pratt could come back and take the lead. 3 more quarters to go, so.
It's close. You know, we're just 1 quarter down, and we've got 3 more to go.
Yeah, I would say the scoreline doesn't quite represent the full competitiveness. It has definitely been a little more closer in terms of score than it seems. Both teams fighting for it, and Pratt will save it here.
This one's good pass around here.
She's with a nice drive, and she'll get fouled.
She had three Wildcats on her there, and shooting foul, and she'll go to the line there, and that'll be the Cats' 5th foul on this night so far.
That's a lot, pretty
Yeah.
early for this early in the second quarter. Teese will drain the first shot. I'll give her 8 points on the night. She's got 1 more.
And this one to put it back to a 1-possession game.
Shot's good from Teese. She's got 9 points. And there'll be some substitutions, I believe, for Pratt. And Pratt will do a full court press, but it's not really as intense as a late game full court press, and now it's kind of back to half court press. Cats have been able to break it pretty easily. Here's Kinley, contested 3, almost made it. And Pratt will push it down the court. And Sadie intercepts that pass, makes her way down. She might have to reset it here. Here's Bree for 3, got it! Bree Bronner for 3.
And she had a hand in her face on that one. I don't know how she made it, but she did.
It's her second 3 of the night, and she is shooting 2 for 3 from the 3-point line. That's a pretty good start.
And she made the 3-pointer on one end, and she got called for the foul on the other there. That's her first foul, though.
Yeah.
But 1 more, though, and that'll put Pratt into the bonus. So
Yeah.
the Lady Cats have
Gotta
to
be
watch
careful
out.
here.
Gatlin. Now over to
Teese
Teese.
for 3, and she doesn't get quite as close as she was on some of her other 3s on that shot.
There
Here
is
come the
Pratt.
Cats.
They are getting more aggressive on that defense.
Yeah, they're trying to get some takeaways here so it doesn't get too big of a lead for Haven. And that's an and one for Sadie Estol. Count the basket. She'll be going to the line for, I believe, her 4th point of the game. Well, maybe not.
And that one is a make.
No, that'll be her 3rd point of the game. My apologies on that.
The scoreboard on that side says 5th point of the game.
Oh, well.
Hey, you're good though. No worries. All right. Let's see. I thought you had it right in the
Yeah.
first time, but anyways, Lady Cats right now have a 9-point lead here, and Sadie was on the cover there. 3.
She's very contested shot, and Sadie blocks it.
Where did she come from?
I know. It came out of nowhere. And Haven will get the ball back, though, as Pratt was able to poke it loose. And they'll take Carly out, and they'll put, not sure who they put back in.
Oh, nice pass
Wide
there.
open pass there. Couldn't get the shot. Or, excuse me, wide open shot there. And it'll be tipped, and Pratt should, yep, it'll be Haven ball.
Yeah, that one was an errant pass, and from Bailey Jackson, I believe, to Corinne Donenworth, and now it is Bree Bronner who has it.
They're
Now-
going to run some kind of play here, it looks like.
It looks like Pratt is now back to meeting them at the half-court stripe. So
And here comes Sienna. She'll pass it back out over to Kinley.
looks like Pratt's adopting the zone defense
Here
here.
comes Sienna, and she'll get the foul. And like you said, Mr. Clemens, if she can't get the points, at least get the foul and have a chance to go to the line. And the first shot is good.
This one to get the lead to 11. The lead stays at 10 here. And to that point, too, I remember talking to Sorrel Dufresne, and she'll probably have a chance to be on the court here tonight, too. And seeing Sorrel Dufresne, I remember saying, like, I'm still surprised that I don't see a lot of bruises on her sister.
Yeah.
5 minutes left to go. Bree Bronner.
We'll see if Haven can make it more than a 10-point lead here. Pretty
See
wide
it.
open shot there, and couldn't get it to fall, and here comes Pratt.
It is Teese who has the ball now.
This would be important for Pratt to get a bucket here.
They've been known to get those threes down underneath, and a foul. And I believe that's Marley Bates who will be at the line. Pratt is in the bonus now. That is Haven's 7th foul. It is a shooting foul, so it is a guaranteed two fouls. So that first one was a miss. Or it's a guaranteed 2 shots, not a guaranteed 2 fouls.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be something if they had 2 fouls for every foul?
Yeah, we would be looking at 10 fouls already.
Yeah. She'll
Avery
make-
Bronner.
Oh, and it's stolen by Gatling here, and see what Pratt can do. And over to Teese, and she will travel.
And a wasted opportunity there on the turnover.
Yep.
About 4 1/4 minutes left to go here, and Pratt's now back on the press. Oh,
Almost stolen there. Here comes Sadie. It'll
And that
bounce
one
around,
and
and the
that one
Cats
will
will
bounce.
keep the ball.
bounces out. Yep. Oh,
That'll be mishandled, and it will turn it over.
both teams having a little bit of trouble with turnovers there in those last two possessions.
Yeah. See what Pratt can do on this possession.
Passing it around now. It is Gabby Gatlin. Now it is number 22,
Oh,
T-Bone.
tip by Sadie. And this will be a jump ball. And I think the Cats have it.
Surprisingly, our first jump ball of the night.
Yeah. If you've been watching us throughout the season, we've had a lot of jump balls so far on some of these games.
Oh yeah, for sure. Long
That'll be-
pass. Ooh.
A little too high, and that's a mental mistake there.
And an official timeout here as Sadie Estel is tying her shoe now. And that tends to happen too, which is why I go with loafers. I mean, you know, you don't have to worry about tying your shoes if you don't have shoelaces to tie.
I'm not sure they make great basketball shoes, but I mean, hey, whatever works.
That's a fair point.
Nice pass to Gatling, and Pratt will respond.
Oh, and a loss.
Another turnover here for
pass.
Haven, and that's 2 quick points right there.
And a
Roper
timeout.
does not like that, and he will call a timeout.
Not at all. He saw the lead now get cut down to 5 here with 3:09 left to go in the half, and the Lady Wildcats maybe not so much in panic mode, but
No.
but not necessarily in a comfort mode, are
Yeah,
they?
no. I mean, they're up by 1 point, 10 here in the second quarter, but Pratt's keeping the pressure on him, or on them, mainly with the press, and it's worked.
So right now, momentum has been swaying back and forth here.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, of course, in basketball, momentum is key.
Yeah.
You know, we've talked about it in previous games before. You know, the big thing is you know, getting into those runs and getting you know, being able to make those runs. And
Here's
that's a
Bree
good run.
coast to coast, and it'll be
But-
Pratt ball.
But it seems like right now both teams are struggling with trying to gain some momentum in this game. Doesn't
Yeah, I
it?
think up until recently, there wasn't much momentum to speak of, but Pratt has scored some quick points here, so we'll see if they can take advantage of their new momentum. Here's Teal, or Tice, excuse me, and she'll fight for it and she'll get it. And the Wildcat lead is down to a 1-possession game.
3 points, 2.5 minutes left to go. Let's see how this first half's going to end.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she
Had the
lost
open
it.
lane, yeah. Here's Kinley. She'll think about it. Down to Avery. Avery puts it up and scores.
And that's the first basket for Haven, and I believe in a little bit there. So that
Yeah.
ends the drought. Pratt, they have it now. It's number 24, Hughes. Now it's Gatlin. Now it's back over to Hughes.
Here's Gatling. Steps into it and can't get it. And Haven will get it. And
Oh,
Bronner looked tripped on that one, but they won't call it. Pratt can't get it, and here comes Haven. Sadie, wide open path. And she'll get it, and one basket for the Cats.
oh my goodness! And I think that's the second time that Sadie's been at the line for that one opportunity.
Yeah. A kiss off the glass, and it's an and one.
Oh man, let her have that all night.
Mm-hmm. And here's to make it 8 points on the night. Thought it was in for a second.
Yeah, that rattled and went out. 29-22, minute and a half left to go.
Wide open. No, she won't take it. Over to Gatling. Here's Hughes. Kind of lobs it back out. Almost stolen. There's a drive by Pratt. Nice drive. And I believe that's Tyson. She has 13 on the game already.
And that was heavily contested too.
Oh yeah.
So.
Over pretty much 2 defenders there. Here's Avery. Almost had it. And Sienna puts it right back up.
And Sienna Dufresne said, if you can get a 2 over everybody, so can I. Less than a minute left to go.
Oh, tip by Sadie. Oh, we will have a jump ball here.
I thought she had the run on that one.
Yeah.
That one was.
It sure looked like it.
Yeah. Jump ball though, and the possession arrow points to the Lady Greenbacks there, so they will have possession. With about 40 seconds left to go here.
A nice kick out, and shot wasn't quite as good as the kick out.
Bree Bronner has it now.
Wildcats will probably call a play here and see what they can get. Sienna cuts. It's not there for her. Back to Sadie. Over to Sienna. And back to Bree. Over to Kinley.
And it looks like they'll be content to take the last shot here.
Yeah. Unless they get a nice look here. 5 seconds. And that'll be a travel. And that's a costly travel.
With 3.2 seconds left to go, let's see what Pratt
Could we
has
see a
in
buzzer
store.
beater?
Yeah, second one.
They have to be almost a half-court heave. Oh, no. They'll get it to Gatling, and she won't get it off.
Well, that's all she wrote for the first half of play. The Lady Wildcats have a 31-24 lead here going into the locker rooms, and this one had a lot of turnovers, but the Lady Cats come away right now so far with the lead here. Cleary, what are your thoughts on that first half?
Well, they've seemed to be more in control than Pratt, but obviously that could change. I mean, Sienna's been good. Sadie has especially been good on both the offensive and the defensive end, but number 5 for Pratt, I believe it's Tice or Teal. She's had 13 points, and she's more or less kept Pratt in this game. I mean, whenever Pratt has had a stretch where they haven't scored, she's scored, and that's been the difference for Pratt.
It's been a close one at times. I mean, you know, I think this is one right now where the scoreboard doesn't tell the entire story.
That's what I think too.
Close,
yeah,
so.
I think it's been a lot like way closer than we think from just seeing the scoreboard.
So yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see how the second half is gonna end up.
Yeah.
Now the guys the guys teams are out here. They're getting ready for their matchups here. So yeah, we'll you'll get the chance to see them warm up here during halftime. So then I guess before we take our break here, Cleary, for the Lady Cats, what do they need to do to be able to secure the victory here to keep the lead?
Well, I think number 1, it's to limit Tice. I think if they contain Tice, it should be fairly smooth sailing. And second, limiting the turnovers going to be huge, and fouls. I mean, they're in the bonus 4 minutes into the second quarter, which might not matter in the first half, but in the second half it's completely different. So I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, that's gonna be big. You make a really good point there. So
And then what about Pratt? I mean, you know, they you said it like they had that momentum there, but it still seemed like that they were chasing the game for a little bit.
Yeah, I think they can get more girls involved than Teal on the scoring front. They could make it easier for themselves, but I mean, we'll see. They've actually been, again, more competitive than the score seems. Haven has definitely had to put a lot more effort into this game than they have in probably any game we've commentated this season, but again, there's a whole half to play, so we'll see how it plays out.
And just to be clear, when I say like chasing the game, I don't mean like that they're frantically like trying to claw back or anything.
Yeah.
It just means like that they're.
I do agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have been definitely behind in many of the aspects of the game. So.
Well, scoreboard is just all I mean.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. We're gonna let you guys enjoy the sights and sounds of Wildcat Gymnasium. We'll be back with you guys for the start of the second half. We're gonna go ahead and take a break here real quick. So we'll be back with you guys.
Haven Sports on the Wildcat Network is brought to you by Yoder Engineered Structures. If you want the finest in engineered structures, just say yes. Call toll free at 844-YES-BARN or visit us online at yoderstructures.com. Shep Chevrolet, where a handshake is still a deal. Visit us online at shepchevrolet.com or give us a call at 620-222-9226. Heartland Credit Union. Apply online at hcu.coop. Visit your nearest branch or call our e-branch at 800-428-8472.
This is a recording.
it's not Go Be Gold, we could do a Funky Town. No?
Starting the second half of the match, number 9, Casey Tice, number 11, Danny Gatlin, number 14, Marty Bates, number 22, Quinn Eagle, number 32, Corinne Donmore. Starting the second half of the Wildcats, 0, Amy Jackson, number 10, Carly Bland, number 12, Brianne Connor, number 23, Sadie Estel, and number 24, Stanley Dufresne.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to Wildcat Gymnasium here as we get you guys set for the third quarter of play here. There we go, clear out the bonuses. And the start is right now, actually, here. So the Lady Cats here enjoying a bit of a lead here, but as we said, like, you know, the scoreboard doesn't tell the entire story, correct, Cleary?
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think these first couple minutes here are going to be important to seeing what the rest of the game should be like. As Pratt gets an early steal and then travels, and that's an interesting call, because if I were the ref, I would have called that a foul on Haven, to be honest, but I guess Haven will keep the ball here.
Kinley with the three-pointer, and that one's a miss on that shot.
And here comes Pratt. Oh, almost stolen by Sadie, and almost stolen again, but Pratt will keep it as Gatlin takes it.
Now for Pratt, they know that that they've been close here.
Yeah, they've been within reach for most of the game, but just haven't been able to get closer than 3 points. They'll put pressure on the ball, and they'll get it right back. And here comes Carly. She'll be double teamed,
And
they'll call a foul on that.
first foul in the second half here on Pratt, and that is on number 22, Quinn Tebow. And so, all right, so now it's Bree Bronner who has it. She's had a couple of big threes here in this game so far. Let's see if she's got a few more.
And here's Kinley. Over to Sadie Estel. Bree trying to get it down low, can't, and they'll pass it back out. Kinley trying to see what to do with it. Over to Carly. Carly over to Sadie. Sienna cuts, can't find her, and Sadie will drive, throw it up, can't get it. And this will be a jump ball here, yeah.
Jump ball with an arm drag takedown.
That was a hard, yeah, that was a hard fought jump ball right there. And it'll be Pratt ball off of the jump ball there.
I think one Trista Rogers has some notes to give Sienna Dufresne.
Gatlin wide open.
Oh.
In and out, and that'll be a foul on Bree. And is that, I believe that's multiple fouls on Bree so far in this game, but we'll see. Third foul, yeah. And it'll be, I believe it'll be Bates at the line. She can't get the first.
And that's a little uncharacteristic for Bree Bronner.
Yeah, she plays hard, but she doesn't really foul all that often, but not today, I guess. It's her third foul.
And Marley Bates splits those free throws.
That almost went
Yeah,
back
they had Kinley in the corner there.
yeah. And I can just kind of slowly sense the momentum turning toward Pratt here. They've had a pretty strong start to this quarter, so we'll see.
It is JCT that is at the line here. Another foul for Haven, and it's the second one in the half here.
She will make the second one. That'll give her 14 on the day. And Pratt trying to put some pressure on Haven here. They're doing whatever they can to disrupt the Cats, but they don't this time. Oh, and Sadie almost had it.
That was a beautiful play to get it to Sadie Esto. She just couldn't
She
finish
was open,
it.
couldn't quite finish it. Over to Gatlin. Gatlin drives, puts it up, can't get it. A bit of a low trajectory on that shot, and it careens out of bounds, and it'll be Haven ball.
Yeah, she had a freebie to the basket there.
I would have put them up by 7, but
yeah,
couldn't get the right angle on it, and it wouldn't fall. And here's Kinley to get it out to Dufresne. Cats working around here. Over to Bree, and that's another mental mistake by the Wildcats. And it's been a pretty sloppy start to the third quarter. A lot of turnovers, a foul. I mean, I don't think this is the start that Roper imagined for this third quarter. Here's Pratt, and they'll get a foul call on that. And this could make it a one possession game here.
it will be. I think I said it. I think I mispronounced it. JC Tice that's at the line now.
Yeah. She'll get the first one. That's 15 points on the day.
And this one to bring it down to that one possession.
And it's good. And it is down to a one possession game. And Pratt again is going to look to press here, and just quietly Pratt has made it a one possession game. There hasn't been much of a Haven attack here in the third quarter, and that'll be a floor foul on Pratt.
Yeah, if you're Haven, kind of happy that you saw the foul the foul number go to the other side of the scoreboard for once here.
Yeah, finally.
Bree Bronner now has the ball, and right now they're in a bit of a drought here at the moment.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Bronner.
If they could get a basket here, that'd be important to pushing out the lead even more. It's another foul on Pratt.
And now we're even on fouls here, 3-3. So now it's a race to the bonus.
Yeah.
Sienna Dufresne, very creative.
Nice move.
And now it is a 5-point lead once again here for the Lady Cats.
That'll be 10 points for Dufresne on the day.
Oh, passing it around, long distance jumper.
Almost bounced outside of the backboard, but Pratt will keep it.
Last touch by Bree Bronner. That one.
Oh, that's a pretty easy basket right there.
It was a good look there. A good pass by Bailey Jackson, and
those are huge.
Oh,
6 points of the game as here comes Pratt.
Bailey Jackson, 2-on-1.
Right down the lane, couldn't get it. And Pratt will, they'll call a timeout right before she went out.
Clutch.
And aren't they glad the coach was right there watching the play? That was really close.
Eagle eye right
Yeah.
there. That was.
He was
oh
right on
my
the
goodness.
baseline and just called it. He was like, timeout.
Oh man. I mean, so yeah, now we're back down to that three-point game here, and this wasn't a timeout that was used for to stop momentum or to stop a run or anything like that. It was simply just to save possession.
Yeah. Which
I
is
mean,
important in a game like this. I mean, every basket counts.
So right now though, I mean, like if you're Roper, this is probably a timeout that, number one, saves you from having to call a timeout.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a timeout that you needed.
Yeah. And I mean, they've been sleepwalking, so to speak, on some of these offensive plays. And here comes Sadie right down the lane, and it'll be a foul. And could this be the spark that will get the Wildcats back on the board?
And that's the first foul on Hope Hughes on the night.
Sadie's first shot is good. That'll give her 8 on the night.
Quick look up on the floor here. Only 2 players who have more than 1 foul, and we'll give you that update here in just a second.
Sadie will nail the second one. That'll give her a 9 on the night, and the Cats are up by 5 again.
Bree Bronner has on the floor right now. So like not on the entire like rosters. That's a foul.
That's another foul. I'm not sure who that was on. I think it was on either Sadie or Avery. Yeah, that'll be on Avery.
Okay, so now 3 players with more than 1 foul on the floor. Carly Bland, Bree Bronner, and now Avery Bronner, all with multiple fouls. Carly Bland with 3, Bree with 3, and Avery with 1, or with 2.
And I believe she'll make both there.
And just to be clear, everybody else on the floor has 1 foul, so nobody else has a clean record.
Yeah.
And that's a mental error there. Travel call by Avery Bronner.
And this could be the closest Pratt has gotten to the Cats if they can score here. And they could tie it up or make it a 1-point game, depending on what happens here. Here's Gatling, open for 3. A little short. Pratt will get the offensive rebound. Here's Hughes. Over to Donenworth. Down to Gatling, couldn't get it, and the Cats will get it. And that looked like it went off Bree, but obviously we had a bit of a higher up angle here, so we couldn't see it. And Pratt will get back in their press again and try to get the ball right back. Avery pretty open, and it'll be off Pratt and back to Haven. And here is Bree. Hand it to Sienna. She'll try to drive in. Does. And it'll be short. And this will be a jump ball. And the Pratt fans do not like that call. They thought it was a foul. And here are the Cats trying to move it around. Here's Bree. Got the 3. That's a huge 3.
Big time.
That's her 3rd 3 of the game, I believe.
And the Olays in full force right now.
Here's Pratt trying to put something together on offense. Tice.
Oh.
A mid-air shot there.
Yeah. I mean, she
That'll be
was
another
close
foul.
to getting that one to go in, but
Yeah. And this will be a foul on Bree. Oh no, Avery Bronner, excuse me.
And that'll be her third foul.
And here's Tice again. She'll miss the first one. And that'll keep it. Excuse me. That'll keep it a 6-point game. She'll hit it, and it is down to 5 again. And she's got 17 on the night. That's pretty impressive for the way this game has been. Haven's been controlling most of the game, but he's been a good spot for Haven. And here's Avery right down to the post, and she puts it in.
She had the perfect spot there. She was right behind the defender in the place where if you were the defending coach, you did not want your player there at all.
Oh yeah, and that'll be a travel on Pratt, I think. And I believe Avery Bronner has 9 on the night, if I'm correct.
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe so. Bree Bronner now has it. Oh, and Tice.
Some good defense there, right under the Sadie, and she got it.
And now the Lady Cats they found a way to extend the lead here.
Yeah, they've gotten some of the momentum back. And here's Pratt trying to get some of their own. Hughes working down low, back up to Gatling. Gatling over to, that'll be another foul. Is that on? We'll see who that's on.
Looks like that was on.
It's on Bree, and that her 4th foul?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it looks like she might be going to the bench.
Yeah, they could be having Kinley come in for her. That's what they'll do.
Yep. So Bree Bronner going to take a break here, getting into a bit of foul trouble.
She'll hit the second one, and 18 points on the day for her.
Haven also getting into a little bit of foul trouble here. They are currently sitting on 6 fouls as a team in this half.
Yeah.
Eight-point lead, less than a minute, about 45 seconds left in this third quarter.
Right down to Sadie. Got it again.
And now it's a 10-point lead.
14 points on the night, and the lead is up to 10 now. And can Pratt do something here? Here's Tice for 3, pretty open, couldn't get it. Bounces right back to Pratt, but it'll be out, and that'll be Haven ball.
I think she tried to bounce it off of one of the legs of the Lady Cats.
Didn't quite work.
Yeah, didn't quite work out.
Almost stolen. Ooh, that was really close. I don't think Kinley saw her coming in. That was number 3, Bailey Jackson.
And Pratt right now, full court press.
Trying to maybe take some time away. And that's a bullet pass to Carly.
Oh.
Couldn't find the angle, and she'll bring it back out. Here's Sadie. Sienna for 3, couldn't get it.
She had one earlier, but
Pratt's got 5 seconds, 2 seconds. She'll put it up, but it's after the buzzer. And that'll be it for the third quarter.
And the Lady Cats right now with a 10-point lead going into the decisive fourth quarter here. But, you know, it's decisive for a reason because Bree Bronner right now is in foul trouble.
Yeah.
The Lady Cats are 1 foul away from putting Pratt into the bonus. I mean, you know, 10 points. We've seen the Lady Greenbacks come back and come close.
I mean, it was down to, what, 3 at one point? But, I mean, we'll see.
I think it was down to 3, a couple of points.
Yeah. I mean, the quarter started with them down by 7, and then it went down to 3 again, and then now it's up to 10. So Pratt they have the ability to come back, but they just have to get a push, have to go on a good run, but see if that happens here. So far, it seems like Pratt hasn't been able to get over the hump, which is 3 points. But again, they can make a push here and change all that.
We said it during pregame. these Lady Greenbacks, well, both sides, both of the Pratt teams, they are no strangers to close games.
Oh yeah, yep.
Fourth quarter.
And they've won some of those close games. As here's a steal by the Cats. Sadie, it'll get deflected off of Pratt, I believe, and the Pratt fans do not like that call. And I couldn't tell if she had touched it again. And here's Kinley at the top of the key, trying to find an angle to pass it. And Cristiani, here's the drive, and that's a foul. They will go to the line again.
Fifth foul by the Lady Greenbacks.
Crane will hit the first shot, and lead is up to 11.
Two for two.
That'll give her 12 on the night, I believe. Yep.
And if you're the Lady Cats right now, you've got to be thinking, keep the lead at double digits. Passing it around right now. Double team, triple team if they can here. That zone defense
Almost got
working.
a turnover, and they do. They do. That's important.
That zone defense right now just.
It's suffocating.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been working for them all season long so
yeah.
far.
I mean, even when it's been fairly close, it's still been pretty good. And that's a bad pass, and it's a 2-on-2 here. Oh, and that is a huge mental mistake. That could have been an easy basket, but all for naught.
That's a pass that I think J.C. Tice wants back.
Oh, yeah. Here's Pratt. It will press again here. And just, that's another turnover here. And Gatling will take it. Pass it back over to Tice.
Oh, too much.
Almost fouled there, but not quite. And it'll be Pratt ball here.
Oh, too much pepper on that one.
Yeah.
And
it'll be Tice throwing it in here. And I think Pratt has to start to get some positive possessions here. Here's Tice driving. She'll put it up. Can't get it.
Oh.
Bounces right back to Pratt. Here's Tice. And it'll stay with Pratt.
Last touch by Sadie Estel, I believe.
And Pratt has had a lot of opportunities on just this one side of the court here in the last a minute or 30 seconds here. They haven't scored yet. That'll be kickball and Sienna, I believe. And I mean, they've had the ball on this side of the court for, obviously a long time, and to not score, that'd be pretty important. Here's Gatling. She'll drive, put it up, and there will be a foul called.
And that's the pivotal 7th foul here from Haven.
And Pratt is now in the bonus.
Every foul from here on out, as long as it's not an offensive foul, will put Pratt at the line.
Yep. That'll be Gatling's 5th point of the night, and the lead is back to 10, and she can make it back to a single-digit lead. And she does, and that's 6 points on the night for her, and the lead is down to 9. Now what can the Pratt defense do here? It's going to be important for them to contain Haven. Here's Carly. Can't get it. Bounce off the back rim, and here comes Pratt on the break. She'll put it up, and she'll get the foul.
And
if
Carly,
Pratt can make...
I was just going to say, Carly's wondering why, where's the foul on that? Why the foul? What's the call?
Yeah.
But
I would say that's probably a foul in my book, but, obviously, she disagreed. Here's Tice at the line. This is the first one, and every shot is important at the line at this point with around 6 minutes to go. And here's the second one. And she'll get it, and lead will stay at 10.
Those were two very important free throws there.
Yeah, here's Gatling trying to find an opening. He's guarded by Sienna. Over to Donnerworth, nice bounce pass, and that'll be Bates.
And I think you were trying to say this when I was saying that how frustrated Carly was.
Oh, she's wide open. Oh, that was a nice block from Bates.
And
she came flying in and just interrupted that shot.
she just went and said, "Not in your house."
Yeah. That was a
But
nice block.
I think you were saying this, so like that possession was big if you can be able to make points out of that for Pratt, and they did
Yeah.
there.
And Roper will call a timeout as they almost didn't get the ball in 5 seconds, and obviously they didn't. That's why Roper called the timeout to basically bail them out of it.
Yeah, again to save possession.
Yeah, similar to the Pratt coach calling it before the.
So right now, Haven had a double-digit lead. It's now shrinking back down, and then we're back. I mean, like we're back to another thing as well. I mean, you know the fouls here.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not even halfway through this fourth quarter, and
They're in the
Pratt's
bonus.
in the bonus.
Yeah, and I think if Pratt gets in a double bonus, that could be very important, especially if Pratt can somehow take the lead and then get in the double bonus. That would be hugely important because that means at every foul Haven had would mean 2 free shots. The Cats had multiple chances, 3 chances here, and they couldn't get it, and that's a bad pass. And that's a huge defensive stop for Pratt right there. The Cats had 3 pretty much wide open shots there, and they couldn't get any of them. And here's Pratt.
This is going to be a huge.
Gatling for 3. I thought that was going in. A little short, and the Cats will have it.
The Cats.
And they'll push it. Here
Huge
comes Sienna,
defensive
tipped by
possession.
Pratt, and Pratt stops it. And Pratt might slow it down here. And the Cats have to be careful to not foul here. A bit of a high passer to Gatling. And that's it'll stay Haven ball. And here comes number 12, Brianne Bronner. And they'll take Carly out.
She came off the bench here. That's the first time since towards the end of the third quarter there.
Right, and almost stolen by Sadie.
Gatlin.
Pratt trying to find something here.
Back to Gatlin now.
Drives, kicks it out. Tice, and she will travel.
Oh, how huge is that?
Yeah, that's important. I mean, obviously a lot of game to go, but yeah. Pratt could have taken it down to 6 points, but they can't. And here come the Cats. And here's Sadie. She's wide open on that side of the court. They'll pass it back out. The Cats will reset it and try to run something here. Down to Sienna. There's that play, and she'll get the foul. She came down hard.
Oh, and she's not
She
getting
looks like
back
she's
up.
in pain.
She is a trooper, though.
Yeah. We'll see if Roper. I think she should. It looks like she'll wake it off or walk it off as in one of the Pratt players will come off limping. And Pratt will call a timeout. And
Yeah, she's
I'll
in
be
pain.
interested to see if they sub her out here. She looks like she's in pain. And she came down hard on that play.
You could see her favoring that knee, and it looks like
Yeah.
she's still favoring it.
And she's
right now.
injured. Like I don't know if it was her knee or her leg, but she's had a lower body injury in the past. So we will see.
So she's gonna. I mean,
she's going to be the one to shoot the 2 free throws here.
Right.
If she's subbed out, she'll be subbed out after the second free throw.
Right. And I would assume they would put Carly back in for her, but I don't think she will be subbed out. I think she'll probably just play it off and try to do her best here in the last 4 minutes and 19 seconds of this game.
You can see Coach Roper. Yep, he's
will.
quickly. Yeah. You see Carly Bland race to the scorer's table there.
Yep. I believe that's 13 points for Sienna. She'll probably get looked at by Janet, our physician, but we'll see. Here's Pratt. They could use a basket here,
Ooh.
and they can't get it, and Haven has it.
Haven with a big rebound
That
right
was
there.
huge, yeah. And here's Kinley for 3. Can't get it. Bounces right to Pratt, and here comes Pratt. Sadie will get in front of her, and Pratt will have to reset somewhat. Right under, and she's wide open. And I believe that's a basket for Thibault there.
And with a little over 3 minutes and 30 seconds and a
Pratt
turnover.
gets it right back. This is exactly what you want if you're Pratt here. Just quick baskets.
Pratt has a chance to get
Over
it
to
within a
Gatling
basket.
for 3, couldn't get it. Bates, she'll fight for it, and she'll be fouled. And like I said, every foul counts here. And they're getting awfully close to that dreaded double bonus.
That's the 9th foul for Haven here.
Yeah.
And 3 minutes and 18 seconds left.
Bates will hit the first one. I'll give her 7 on the night, and the lead is down to 6. And we're in for a great finish here, Mr. Clemens. Can't get the second one. And we'll see what the Cats can do on offense. It's Pratt, almost another turnover.
Haven's going to have to be quick
They have to
here.
get the ball over here. And I think they'll call an overhand on that.
I think so. I mean, it was either that or it was or a
Right.
5-second violation.
Yeah.
But I think
it was overhand. Yeah.
overhand.
Here's Pratt looking for a basket here and thrown right to Carly. And will the Cats choose to slow it down here? I think they will.
That was a pivotal stop by Carly Bland.
That could have been another basket for Pratt here. And here's Haven trying to wind the clock down and get a victory here. Back out to Bree. And that'll be kicked, and that'll be right off of Kinley's leg.
An
And
unlucky play.
Yeah, it's another mental mistake right there. That's just unfortunate.
Pratt with another chance here.
And they will take Tice out. That is pretty important at this point, as Tice has been, I would say, one of their main catalysts all game. And here comes Gatling. She'll drive right.
This possession here could get Pratt right back to within one score.
Donenworth over to Bates. Bates over to Gatling. Gatling, 3 girls on her. Over to Donenworth, stolen by Sadie.
Sadie.
She'll race down, and they'll call a foul. And that basically stopped a free basket.
But now that puts Haven into the bonus.
Yeah.
So now everybody's shooting free throws tonight.
Yeah. These are huge free throws right here. She'll make the first one, and they are putting Sienna back in the game for Kinley. That's important. That's big. I wouldn't think she would come back in, but That'll be.
Ooh, that one rattles out.
Yep, so it'll be 14 points for Sadie on the day, and it'll be a 7-point Cats lead. Here's Pratt. Needing a basket here if they want to keep it competitive towards the end.
Tice now, it's number 22, up.
Couldn't
Miss.
get it. Pratt can't get the rebound, and that's a big play.
Oh,
Now
and a
call a foul,
call.
but who is it on? I think it's on Pratt. And that'll send Haven to the line.
And now Pratt with a run of fouls here.
Yeah. And at this point, that could be really important. Because if Haven hits both of these free throws, it's back up to 9, and we're basically back where we started, even though Pratt did have a nice run there going for a while. This is the first one, and Pratt gets it back. So no damage done for now. And here comes Pratt. Here's Gatley. Tice is back in the game for Pratt. Back out to Tice. Tice
about the
driving.
three.
And got it.
They got lucky with the missed free throw and got the basket in. It's a 5-point game now.
Yeah, and that's a big miss by Sienna, but it's got back by Sadie, and Roper will call a timeout.
And that is a clutch timeout there by Dwight Roper.
Cats looked a little bit shaky on that possession, but
I mean,
Roper should calm him down here. And
yeah, not time to press the panic button just yet, would you say?
For Pratt, no. I think if they get a stop here and then a basket, it's back to 3 points, and that is definitely not something to panic about at this point. But I would say once we hit the 45-second mark and they're not within one basket to either tie it, win it. I mean, I would say that's when they would press the panic button, because Haven, as much as they've been up and down, they've been good at keeping Pratt at arm's length through most of the game. So, we'll see.
And what about for Haven at this moment? I mean, the momentum has been shifting back and forth.
Right.
But you've been having the lead the entire game.
Right. I think a basket here would be important. It would give them some cushion, and I think it would make finishing out this game a little less stressful here, because the basket here, they'd be up by 7, I believe, and that would mean that Pratt would have to kick it into high gear to tie it up or win it. So it's a pretty important possession here.
For both sides,
Yeah,
it looks
yeah.
like.
For both teams. And
that one gets
Carly
poked
almost
out.
lost it. The Cats looking to shake on this. Oh, almost thrown out of bounds. Bree saves it. She'll work. Over to Sadie. Sadie almost steps out, and she did step out.
Oh,
That is huge.
she was being double teamed and closely.
Yeah, the pressure was on.
Minute 5.
And although Pratt might not win tonight, their defense has in general been pretty solid.
They have put the pressure on Haven from start to finish
Here
here.
they are. Here's Tice. They'll call a foul, no and 1, so it'll be a floor foul, and she'll go to the line. And that would have been huge if that was an and 1. That would have been,
No and 1, but
and they will
double bonus.
Yeah, and they'll take Avery Bronner out and bring number 0, Kinley Jackless, back in. She's pretty much got to make these to keep them in the game. First shot is good. 21 points on the day for JC Tice.
And
Very
that was
impressive.
Avery Bronner's 5th foul, I believe.
Oh, yeah. She'll miss the second one, and that's important. I mean, you want, almost lost. And their Pratt coach is telling his players to get back and foul, and they do. That'll send Bree to the line.
And it looked like JC Tice had a giant smile on her face. She's like,
really
I got the
excited
foul.
about that foul. I would say it's a positive for both teams here. Haven can get a bigger lead here, and they do. Bree Bronner will hit it, and that is, I believe, her 10th point of the game. and this to make it a 6-point lead for the Cats. She cannot get it. Rebounded by Sadie. That's a huge offensive rebound.
40
that is
seconds
huge.
left.
Almost fouled. Here's Sienna. Here's Bree, and they'll foul Bree. That was a huge offensive rebound. Like, I cannot state how important that was with, what was that, 40 seconds left to go. And now Haven is in double bonus. So they'll take both shots here. First shot will miss. That's a big miss.
This one to make it a 2-possession ball game.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Pratt goes for a 3 quick here after the shot. It rims out, and Tice has it, and Pratt is going to run up the court, and they need a very quick basket here.
And
Here's
I meant
Gatling.
6 points earlier. Now it's already 2 possessions.
Yeah, here's Gatling. Oh, back to Gatling. Gatling, try to find an angle.
It's got to be quick points here.
Yeah, 15 seconds. She'll put it up. Misses. Haven gets the rebound.
And you got to think
And that could
gotta
be it.
Yeah.
It sure looks like it.
Bree Bronner is looking to go back to the line, and after being in foul trouble for most of this fourth quarter, she's in foul success here.
Yeah. She will hit it, and that will put the Cats one step closer to an 8-0 start on the season. She hits it again. 12 points for the night for number 12. And here comes Pratt, and a basket here will just be consolation. Tace kind of bobbles it around, and that'll be a foul. And the student section is getting the I Believe chants going.
They are.
It was a little late.
They had to wait a little bit.
It was in doubt, yeah. It was in doubt for a while.
I mean, you can hear it from us. We were a bit nervous.
Yeah, it was close.
Oh, yeah.
There were a lot of chances for Pratt to come back, but ultimately they will not complete the comeback here. It's a great game, though.
Oh, yeah. Very good game.
Second shot is off for Tice, and that will do it.
The clock strikes zeros, and the Lady Cats, they got nervous on this one, but they come away 8-0 at the end of tonight with a 51-44 victory. And man, oh man, those greenbacks, you got to give them props.
Oh, yeah. I mean, their defense was great, and Mr. Clements, that was probably the most hard-fought game of the season for the Cats yet. I mean, they had some very close games that we personally didn't commentate, but this was definitely the closest one that we commentated.
Yeah, and you know, it's like you said before. I mean, this was going to be the one to be the test before the classic, before sub-state, before state, to see how the Lady Cats were really going to stand up here in the late season.
And I think they responded to the adversity pretty well. I mean, at times they definitely looked beatable, but in general, they kept Pratt at arm's length, and the result is a dub.
It's always good to have a dub in the or another one in the W column there.
Oh yeah, especially when it makes you 8-0.
Oh yeah. You know, they had to be sweating bullets for a second, but they're going back to that locker room, and they're going to be happy going to the weekend.
Came away with the win.
So the next time that the Lady Cats will be on the hardwood, it's going to be on Tuesday night. They're going to be over in Hoisington, and they get to play against the Cardinals there. And the next time that they get to be on your screen right here on the Wildcat Network will be next Friday. And, oh, man, it's a Reno County Classic. It's
a rivalry game.
It is a big rivalry game. It is Haven, it is Nickerson, it is Wildcats, it is Panthers, it is blue, and it is yellow. I went backwards on that last one, but still, You know
Battle
how,
of the Cats.
how about this one? Black and blue. There we go.
Yeah.
And that's next Friday night here. So, but you know what? I mean, like, we're not going away just yet. We've got one more on this doubleheader here tonight. The nightcap. It's the guys that play here with the Wildcats and the Greenbacks here. And man, we're hoping we see double because, like we said at the top, the records are mirrored basically, and hopefully they stay mirrored.
Yeah.
So
if the girls' game is any indication, this game should be just as good.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, like, let's go ahead and start talking about the guys' game here as they get things warmed up and ready to go here.
Right.
As you know, you're seeing the band here, and they're doing some funky town here. But yeah, the guys right now 7-0. The win against Chaparral on Tuesday night to start off the new semester. But tonight it's Pratt, and Pratt, Pratt is 5-2 here.
Yeah.
Tuesday night they go to Hoisington, and then next Friday night it's Nickerson, and then all the week after that it's Halstead and it's the Rub.
Yeah, and I mean, Pratt was 17-5 last year. Definitely pretty impressive. I mean, 5 losses all year is pretty good. I mean, they're led by a couple of seniors, Carson Homey and Jair Johnson, Max Young, Tatro. I mean, Pratt has a pretty complete team, but so does Haven. So
oh yeah,
it should be a good battle.
So let's take a look at Pratt's schedule here, leading up to tonight's game. I mean, again, we've said it. Both of the Pratt Greenback teams, no strangers to close games.
Yeah.
This Greenback boys team has seen an overtime game.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, what does that have to mean?
Well, I think it's against a pretty good opponent, Cheney. So obviously nothing to laugh at, and Kingman, pretty solid team. So I mean, I think anything is in the cards tonight. Cats have looked strong this season, but so is Pratt. So I mean, it should be a good game. Should be back and forth. Pratt likes to push the tempo. They want to drive the ball inside the log, get a lot of fouls. So I mean, we'll see how the Cats can deal with that.
It's gonna be a good one here tonight, and I think we're in for a
showdown.
For a showdown at the OK Corral here.
Yeah.
So we've got 11 and a half minutes. Here. I mean, what better way to spend a Friday evening than some good old-fashioned high school basketball right here on the Wildcat Network.
And a good mashup, nonetheless.
Oh yeah. 7-0, 5-2, but you know what? It's going to be a close one, and you guys better strap yourselves in for this one. I know we will be. We don't have seatbelts. We'll put on the proverbial seatbelts here. All right, guys. We're gonna take a break here, and we'll meet you guys back up here on the other side of the break. For this matchup between the Wildcats and the Greenbacks. We'll be back with you guys here in a minute. Meanwhile, enjoy the sights and sounds of Wildcat Gymnasium.
Haven Sports on the Wildcat Network is brought to you by Yoder Engineered Structures. If you want the finest in engineered structures, just say yes. Call toll-free at 844-YES-BARN or visit us online at yoderstructures.com. Shep Chevrolet, where a handshake is still a deal. Visit us online at shepchevrolet.com. or give us a call at 620-222-9226. Heartland Credit Union. Apply online at hcu.coop. Visit your nearest branch or call our e-branch at 800-428-8472.
This is a recording.
I was gonna say, can we do the horse? Oh, we could do horse? Because Aaron doesn't know the drum solo, so you can't do it when he's here. Hold on, wait, be quiet. Well, hold on, go make me a sandwich. A horse. Horse. Horse.
And making the list to the True Country Top 98, Austin Norton and Cody Easton. Now for your starting lineup. Starting with the Pratt Greenbacks. 5 is Eager, number 1, Jake Meyer. For the Wildcats, 5'9" junior, number 4, Braxton Miller. For the Greenbacks, 6'6" senior, number 3, Taylor Johnson. For the Wildcats, 5'9" sophomore, number 5, Max Gray. For the Greenbacks, the 6'1" junior, number 11, Max Beauty. For the Wildcats, the 6'4" senior, number 44, Pratt. For the Greenbacks, the 6'3" senior, number 12, Justin Pedro. For the Wildcats, the 6'2" senior, number 23, DJ Miller. For the Greenbacks, the 6'7" senior, number 24, Carson Haley. And for the Wildcats, the 6'5" senior, number 41, David Yoder. Greenbacks are led by Chris Patton. The Wildcats are led by Ronnie Paramore.
All right, here we go. It's the nightcap. It's, well, you know what? Here we go. I'm just going to say it because guess what? It's game time. Your Haven Wildcats, who are 7-0, go up against the 5-2 Pratt Greenbacks. Oh man,
This is a big one.
this is
a big game.
Oh, it's very big. I can't wait. I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah, band's ready, student section's ready, crowd's ready. Hey,
Oh man.
even we're ready.
Here we go. Brant Sipes in the center circle there, and he is there with Justice Tatro.
And Haven will win the tip.
And here we go. And here's the roster for the Wildcats, who are in white tonight, as they are for every home game. And here is the roster for the Pratt Greenbacks, who are in green with the yellow trim. And let's go ahead and start something new here. Cleary, what are the Percy keys to the game for tonight?
Well, I think the keys are, as DJ drains an early 3, I think can Brant and DJ dominate as usual? And I think number 2, can we see some kind of production from David Yoder? He's been pretty solid, but not great in any area. So can he stand out offensively or defensively? We will see. And that was a big, I guess, I'll call that a 2.
That was a long distance too.
Yeah. Looked like a 3 for a second, but it will not be. As Pratt will miss the first free throw. That's number 3, J.R. Johnson.
Jair Johnson does get the second though, and so now it is a 2-1 game here.
Here's Haven on offense, and Nash was hit midair. For a second, I thought he might come down hard, but he somehow kept balance.
And I think that might have been by.
I think it was Jared Johnson that knocked him out of balance. Here is DJ Nash. Thought about a deep three. Over to Brant. Brant works on it. Brant over to Miller. Miller for three. Can't get it. Here comes Pratt. Here is Pratt on the run. Now get it to number 11, Uni.
Now it's Johnson who has it. And they're going to pass it around here.
Thought about a three. Off balance. Shot is short. And a miss from, I believe that's Tatro for Pratt. And here comes Haven. DJ open on the left side, calling for it, screaming for it. Doesn't get it. And over to Braxton. Braxton, don't think about it. Down to Brant. Brant working in the post and gets it. Brant Sipe for two.
Brant Sipe was able to make that work and work very well as he made his way to the basket there.
Yeah. Here is Pratt. Pratt, very patient. He'll pull up and miss, and they'll be rebounded by the Cats. Oh, actually, they'll lose it here. That's a bad. Wasn't handled well by. Oh, but here's Braxton. Great steal.
One-on-one.
Up to DJ, and he will get it. And a foul. Put it in there, and one with a kiss off the glass.
DJ Miller.
Second basket of the game, and he can make it 5 points already. Very strong start for the Cats. And he's got 5 on the night.
Normally known for his three-point shooting capabilities here.
Yeah, he's been driving and getting some points early. Here's Pratt. They'll get it over to Homie. Homie over to Tate, or Uni, I believe. Over to Homie. Pratt working it around here. Down to Myers. Myers back to Johnson. He'll lose it.
Oh.
And they'll call a charge on Brant. I'm not sure if that was a good flop by Brant or an actual foul. I don't want to be that guy, but it looked like a little bit of a flop. But hey, we'll take it.
Hey, you know what?
He got the charge. That's
yeah,
all that matters.
I mean, I think that's all that they'll preach there.
Yeah, for sure. And here is Haven. Over to Brant. Brant will give it to DJ. He will drive with speed.
Ooh.
Euros, it got deflected, and they'll get it back.
Tried
Thought about
to
a
save
three.
it.
Here's Nash. Oh, almost took it. Brant working on Myers down there. Over to David.
Now it's
David to Nash.
range.
Hesitates. Bounce to DJ. Thought about it. Here's Nash. Wide open for three. Couldn't get it. Not a great shot there, and the angle bounced right to Pratt.
And now it is over to Carson. And they're going to pass around here, but Haven with the close defense, three-pointer.
Nice three. Oh, he had a hand in the face, and it did not matter.
And I don't think I caught that one. I think that was Noah Riley.
Riley, yep. Number 21 on your screen. Here's David in the corner. Or DJ, deep three. Almost had it. Rebound by Brant. And they'll call a foul. And Haven will go to the line.
And DJ Miller almost answered a three with a three on that one.
Yeah, and that was a deep three.
Yeah.
I mean, he was almost at the sideline, or the baseline, excuse me. Brant will put it up and swish. That'll be Brant's 3rd point on the game.
Right now, Pratt with 4 team fouls here on the night.
That's a lot for the first.
We're not even halfway through.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent amount. And Brant will swish the second one for 4 points on the night, and your Cats are up by 5. Here comes Pratt. And I'll get it to Riley. Riley will get over to Homie. Back to Riley. Over to Homie. He'll pull up. Oh, hesitate a little bit. Over to Riley again. And back to Homie. And he hit his own player in the face, and it's a one-on-one basically. And that is number 23, DJ Miller scoring. Seventh point of the night.
And that play
That play started off with the steal, beautiful pass there for a one-on-one,
Yeah.
and DJ just found his way to the basket. That
And
was
if you
wonderful.
remember, one of my keys of the game was can Brant and DJ dominate? Well, right now they have all the Cats' points, and that's been big for Haven.
And the Cats have all the momentum
Oh
here.
yeah, up by 7. A little toss over. Here's Tatro working on it, and he'll get the foul.
And this is a bit of a different story than the Lady Cats game earlier. Haven right now a little bit more disciplined on the fouls here.
Yeah,
That's just their second foul on the night.
I wonder if Paramore saw that the refs were calling the game a bit tight and told his guys, hey, back off a little bit. I mean, who knows? There'll be a couple of substitutions here for Pratt, as Uni will hit the first free throw. He's got another one.
Miss on the second, and that's picked up by Brant Sight. Oh, Braxton Miller. there.
Almost, yeah. That was close. Here come the Cats. Here's Braxton. Almost stolen, and that will be a foul on DJ. I'm not
I believe they're
Sure, I-
calling the push off on it.
Yeah, to be honest, there was contact from both players there, and normally when that happens, it's not a foul on the offensive player, but the refs didn't see it that way, and that's another foul for Haven. The refs seem to be calling both games a little bit tighter, but we will see. Oh, and it's tipped, and the Cats will have it, and Braxton will bring it up.
So many instances where you're seeing the ball bounce off the faces of players.
Yeah.
You don't see that except for in street ball.
Yeah. Oh, Brant, what a drive to the rim.
And Brant Sight found a lane open and said, I'm just going to drive
Yeah,
it.
went through the Pratt defense like a knife in soft butter. Sliced right through that defense. Here's Pratt looking for a basket. Tipped around. Pratt still has it. Riley over to Homie. He'll pull up, shoot. Probably got fouled on the play, but it won't be called. And here comes Haven. Dalton was wide open. Give it to Gatlin. He'll go up. That's. I thought that might have been a foul, to be honest, but it wasn't called.
And it seems like they are calling closely on
Yeah.
on some fouls and not so
Right.
much on others.
Yeah. Which will make the fans a little upset probably, but
Yeah.
what are you going to do? Here's Dalton. Dalton down to Brant. Brant, everybody around him. DJ hesitates. Here's Nash. Moves. Drives. And puts it in. Nash Ray.
The miracle shot. How did that happen?
That's a fantastic shot. Nash is a great player. And he shows you why right there. Here's Pratt. They're trying to get some momentum back. It's been all Haven so far. Nice drive. What a drive from number 33, Caden Barker.
And
That's a freshman right there, folks.
And the lead's back down to single digits here.
Right.
Nash Ray, he's going to drive it, gives it over to DJ for 3. And a miss on that one.
Here's Brant. He'll put it up and in. That is 8 points for Sipe on the night, and it has been a dominating offensive performance for DJ and Brant so far. Here's Pratt. Looking to get a little bit closer here on the scoreboard. Here's Riley. Riley will get it down, tapped away by the Wildcats. Nash tried to throw it up to DJ, but the angle wasn't right.
And it looks like Nash is going to slow things down.
Yeah. Now reset it and run a play here. Here is Nash. Nash will drive. He'll kick it out. Dalton over to DJ. Thinks about a 3, waits, drives. Back out to Nash. He'll start a drive and come back out. Nash over to Dalton. Dalton working the ball around here. Down to Brant. Brant will get it back out to Gatlin. Gatlin right back to Brant. Brant over to Dalton. Dalton for 3. It's good. Dalton Bontrager for 3.
And not just any 3. Brant Sipe looked back, saw, hey, Dalton is open, and you know what?
Great,
Dalton,
yeah, great court vision. Oh, deep 3 from Pratt here.
Oh, and that one goes
It'll
out.
bounce out, and we won't get a buzzer beater here.
And the clock strikes zeros right now. The Wildcats are 1 point away from tripling up the Pratt Greenbacks. Who'd have thought that this was going to happen at all? But
I would have thought it would be a
man.
little closer, but we'll see.
but
Obviously,
yeah,
a long way to go. I mean, a long way to go.
the Wildcats right now 20-7, and man, they pressed on that gas pedal and did not let go.
Yeah, I mean, 8 points for Brant, 7 for DJ Miller, 3 for Dalton, 2 for Nash, and then for Pratt we have 3 for Noah Riley, 2 for Barker, 1 for Uni, I believe, and then 1 for Jair Johnson, a couple of those off of free throws. I mean, the Cats have been pretty strong so far and just doing what they do best, which is taking advantage of Pratt's mistakes.
They've been so good here. I mean, you know, right now the you know, just a huge lead, 13 points here just to start this you know, just to get out of that first quarter.
Right.
And you know, they've been able to find a way with the with just getting close to the basket, high percentage shots.
Yeah, takeaways too, obviously. Cats are a great team at just capitalizing off of takeovers, and here is Pratt.
And
Be
then,
number 24, Homie. They'll get it over to, I couldn't see who that was. That'd be number 1, and Haven has it now.
that would be Tate Myers.
Yeah.
And then the other thing too is on the foul end, it's 3 and 4 here.
Yeah. So decent amount of fouls. I mean, not anything crazy yet, but we'll see. Here's Dalton, pulls up for 3 and hits his second 3 of the night, and Pratt calls timeout. And the Cats have all the momentum right now.
And if you're Pratt right now, there are 2 things that you have to do, basically. And one of them is you gotta watch out for Brant Sipe in the paint. And
Yeah.
number 2 is you have to watch out for Dalton Bontrager at the perimeter.
And he has hit that shot from that side of the court multiple times this year even. I mean, I don't know what it is about that spot, but he's found a niche for it, and he has drained some threes.
Well, just in the last couple of minutes on either side of the quarter break, he's had 2 open threes.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can be able to make that mistake if you're Pratt.
Yeah. You have to keep a body on him, especially when he's like right there on that side of the court. And if Paramore knows if someone has the hot hand, he'll feed it. And here is Pratt working up the court now. Number 24, Homie. They get it over to Tatro. He can't get it. Saved by Nash, right to Pratt. And Myers will keep it in. Myers, he'll get it to Homie. Homie. There's a deep 3 from Pratt, and it'll miss badly, and Haven will take it. Oh, tipped by Pratt. And it'll stay Haven ball.
So at this moment here, I got to ask, because kind of saying, I asked this earlier, like twice earlier,
Right.
once for the Lady Cats, kind of going into halftime as Nash
Deep
throws a
view.
3.
Oh, almost got it.
Once going into halftime for the Lady Cats, and then once getting close to the end of the game during the first game. If you're Pratt right now, are you pressing the panic button?
I would say right now, honestly, yeah, because the Cats have just been able to close out games and dominate so well. It's another turnover. I think Pratt has to be at full panic mode right now if they want to make this game competitive. Here's Gatlin. Over to Nash. Back to Braxton. Braxton to Gatlin. Cats working it around here. Here's Nash. Tries to drive. Can't. Drives again. Waits. Falls down and throws it back. DJ thought about it. Or Dalton. There's another 3 and he couldn't get it. I meant David there. And here's Braxton. Right. Oh, he tried to get it to Dalton and it was intercepted.
Tate Myers was right there to be able to pick that one.
Yeah. And over
Myers
to
passed it.
Tatro. That's an offensive foul. It's a bit of a soft offensive call there. I think Nash sold it.
That is the 5th foul on Pratt
Yeah.
there. 2 more, and that'll put Haven into the bonus.
Right, that'll be something to watch for here. And there's a decent amount of quarter to go, so we will see.
Haven right now just enjoying a big lead here.
And here are the Cats on offense. Here is the DJ. He'll look over to Gatlin. Gatlin will drive, back out. Here's David. He'll feed it to Brant. Brant back out to David. A couple Wildcats cut to the basket. Didn't pass it down there. Gatlin back up to Braxton. Braxton, and that'll be an illegal screen on David.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if that was a sell by Johnson there, but that looked painful.
Yeah.
He had his leg all stretched out. I mean, that didn't look too comfortable there.
I mean, David Yoder's a big dude.
Oh
so.
yeah, 6'6". Definitely, yeah. Here's Pratt. There is Youngie on the ball, or excuse me, yeah, Uni. Here's Myers. Pratt trying to find some offense here. Here's Johnson. Look for the drive, it wasn't there. Back out to Homie. Homie to Myers. Myers over to Morrill, and Morrill puts it in for his first points of the night, and Pratt finally answers. Another freshman for Pratt making a contribution. Here's Brant working in the post. Fadeaway shot, almost had it. And this could be a chance for Pratt to maybe start to come back here, build some momentum before halftime.
Those are usually high percentage shots for Brant Stipe.
Yeah, oh, and Pratt turned it over again, and that it's almost a travel there by Gatlin, and that'll be a foul on Brant, I think.
It was almost a travel by Gatlin, but I thought that was also pretty close to being a backcourt too
Yeah,
by
yeah.
Pratt.
And they'll bring in number 3, Dietrich Nicely, and take out Gatlin.
5th foul for Haven.
Yep, so both teams fairly close to the bonus here with over half of the quarter left to play. We'll probably get in the bonus here. And here's Pratt trying to work over the court. Here's Homie. Had a corner 3, but didn't take it. And here is Uni. And he'll get it over to Myers. Myers with big David Yoder on him. Here's Homie. Cross-court pass to Morrill. Morrill, he'll drive, slice, can't get it, and a rebound by David. And the Cats are on the break now. Here's DJ in command. Thought about a 3. And the Cats will reset over to Dietrich Nicely. Braxton of DJ, and got tipped, and that's a rare DJ turnover. And Homie will put it in for Pratt. That's his first point of the game, as Pratt will cut the lead to 12. And like I said, Pratt's trying to build some momentum here. We'll see if they can keep it going. And David is blocked by Morrill. That's a freshman right there for Pratt. And another block! Oh my goodness.
Was that the same guy? Yes, it was.
That was Morrill. And Pratt has it back. They have got a huge amount of momentum right now. Here's Homie.
Let's see if they can get a basket here.
Yeah, here's Morrill. Over to, that's a bad pass there. Almost an unnecessarily risky pass. Here's Nicely. He'll get it right back to him. Pratt fans calling for a travel here. I didn't see it. David, fadeaway shot, no good. And Pratt has definitely stolen back some of the momentum here.
Starting to see some back and forth here.
Right. It's been mostly Haven for the first half, and here is Pratt on offense now. Over to Homie. Homie guarded by David Yoder. Cats look to be in a 3-2 zone here. Morrill calling for it. Turns around, and it will be Pratt ball. Man, and pretty up and down last couple of minutes.
Yeah. It seems like right now the momentum meter is going towards Pratt's way here.
Yeah. They can get it to single digits by halftime. That would be important. Barker back in the game for Pratt. Pratt down to Morrill. Morrill, and that was a heavily contested shot, and he will be fouled.
And that's going to be a big foul here because this is a good chance to be able to get the Greenbacks to 10 here if he sinks both of them.
Right, and that would be very important. As at one point, Pratt was down 23 to
7.
7, yeah. And I know that 4 or 5 points. It doesn't seem like much, but the Cats' defense has been very stout so far in keeping Pratt from scoring. So for Pratt to score 5 unanswered here, it's surprising as Pratt keeps it.
Oh, and Nash
there's a
takes it away. 2-on-2.
Oh, and they'll call a late foul on that one.
And I don't know if you guys can hear it. We're in the middle of the visitor section. They didn't like that call.
They did not like it at all. It looked like he was in the air and he might have got fouled. I can't really tell you if it was a foul or not. It was kind of one of those 50-50 calls. Nevertheless, Nash sinks the first basket.
The lead's back to 12 here for the Wildcats.
Be Nash's 3rd point of the game.
That is Jair Johnson's 3rd foul. And now Nash Ray sinks both of them.
He got 4 points on the night. And here comes Pratt. And Barker double teamed and he got hit. Yeah, that's a foul. And Paramore is telling his teams to put their arms up and to not reach down. I've played basketball in the past, and coaches always tell you that. Have your hands up, not down, because when they're down, the refs are way more inclined to call a foul. As Barker will miss the first free throw, as Pratt's in the bonus, tipped around, and here comes Haven.
This one's
It's a 2-on-3 here. Brandt doesn't care, takes it all the way, and he misses it, and they will call
a technical.
Technical on
Wow.
who now?
I think on the coach.
We'll have to get a replay here. What even happened?
I mean, I have the cell phone out here over here. Never mind.
We'll see if anything happens. It is a technical foul on Pratt. So I have a feeling it might have been where the coach was in the way of a player. 'Cause that's the only thing I could think of, unless he was bad-mouthing the ref or something as they came back. As TJ misses the free throw here. It was an in.
Yeah.
I think it might have been he was talking to the ref, and the ref just was not having it as DJ makes 1 or 2 free throws.
And
That'll
that-
be his 9th point, or 9th, or no, 8, excuse me, 8 on the night. And as we know, Haven will get the ball back on those technicals. There's right down to Brandt. Brandt, too easy for Brandt's side. 10 points for him on the night, and just like that, the Cats are back up by 16. Big swing back to the Cats here as we come to a close in the 2nd quarter, and all the way down by Homie, he couldn't get it. And here is Nash.
So to explain, like, you know, how we're able to see, to go back and see it. Here,
A high pass there from
well,
Nash.
we'll explain it here when we get a break here.
Right. Homie, nice drive. He got it. 4 points on the night for Homie, and the lead is cut down to 14.
Minute 14 left to go. Both teams in the bonus.
Yep. Here is Nash over to Dietrich. Down to Dalton. Dalton waits. Nice pass to Brandt. Brandt reverse, couldn't get it. Has a bit of a tight angle there, and he couldn't quite capitalize on it. And here is Pratt over to Homie.
Less than a minute.
Yep. Here's Morrill. Morrill over to Homie. Homie cross-court pass to Myers. Morrill 4-3. He hits.
Oh my goodness.
Big 3 for Pratt right there. And it's down to 11. And that's what Pratt wanted.
Get
they
it
needed
back
a
down.
spark, yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if Haven just tried to really drain it down here and take all of the time away from Pratt. Let's see if they'll do that here. Here's Nash, bobbles it for a second. DJ over to Dietrich, back over to Nash. Double team for a second, Dietrich. Pratt, 2-3 zone, DJ, 4-3, he unloads it. Big 3 for DJ.
The 3 master.
The sharpshooter from beyond the arc.
Here's Homie. Homie, 3 seconds. Homie pulls up. Misses. Will they get it up? They don't. Almost another buzzer beater. What a frantic end to the first half.
Oh, man, you're telling me. I think my blood pressure went up.
Oh, and they'll call a foul late here.
Whoa.
And they'll send Pratt to the line. Interesting.
And Paramore, if we can be able to get the camera over there here, Paramore is not really happy. He's wondering what was going on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pratt's
Was
going
this
to
a
get.
technical or was this a floor foul? If it was a floor foul when the clock ended,
They're going to get 2 free shots here.
yeah, which is big. And here's Morrill. He's got a chance for, I believe, his 7th point of the game here.
I don't think I saw a technical T, so I
Yeah.
think it's just a regular foul.
Yeah.
But there is some consultation right now with the
Scores
board
table.
operator.
Yeah. And I think they're going to try to correct maybe who the foul was on. Oh, they're going to put 0.3 seconds back on the clock. That's
Oh,
why.
Okay.
That's why he was over there trying to talk to him. And so it won't quite be a no time left situation here. And he'll hit the first one. And now he will have 7 points on the night. And here's to make it 8 points and to cut the Haven lead down just a little bit. Misses it. And he tried to get the tip. He couldn't. And that'll do it for the first half.
Oh man, what a frantic first half that was. But the Wildcats come away with it with a 31-18 lead here. Man, what are your thoughts on that first half, Cleary?
I mean, the first quarter, I'll be honest, it was pretty much all Haven, but once we hit about the 6 or 7 minute mark of the second quarter, Pratt came storming back. And I mean, the scoreboard might not show it, but again, it has been pretty fiercely competitive here. I think Pratt needs to get more high percentage looks. Haven's been doing pretty good in general, but I mean, yeah, pretty competitive game so far.
Yeah, and I have to agree with you. I mean that second quarter I mean Pratt was coming back, and they had a lot of that momentum coming back.
Right.
But yeah, Haven was able to continue.
They withstood it, yeah.
Oh yeah, but
I think that was a big test.
But definitely Pratt won out that second quarter. I mean, like if you take a
Yeah.
look at it quarter by quarter, Haven had a 20-7 lead at the end of the first quarter, but Pratt ended the second quarter getting 11 points. I mean, like both teams ended up with 11 points.
Yeah, so I think for Pratt, what's going to be important is they need to outscore Haven in either the third quarter or the fourth quarter. Obviously, for Pratt, preferably both. But I would say specifically the third quarter would be huge to building the momentum for them to come back. As we've known, this Haven defense has been very strong, and it's going to be pretty hard to outscore the Cats in a quarter. But I mean, obviously, whole half to go, and anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen, of course. So I was just waiting for like a good pause for a moment to explain like why we were able to see like a replay and not show it to you guys on screen. So we use OBS Studio. We have like multiple cameras and stuff like that. We're able to have like a plug-in for it, but
don't quite have a replay system quite.
I mean, not a good one, really.
Yeah.
I mean, to be able to press a button and show you like the last 15 seconds or so, yes, possibly, but it's not super intuitive.
Right.
Right now tonight, like we're a team of three or four people and all that, and so yeah, but the way that we were able to see it though is I've got a cell phone on here with the live stream feed.
Yeah.
And so
So we kind of cheated a little bit, is what we're saying.
yeah. But I mean, but that's how we're able to do it.
Right.
So, and you guys at home also have that functionality as well to be able to rewind it and go back. So, so we try to provide that same analysis and all that, just in case you guys are wondering, like, well, how are they able to see the replay? That's how.
Yep.
All right, guys. So 6 minutes and about 40 seconds left to go here for halftime. So we're going to go ahead and let you guys enjoy the sights and sounds of Wildcat Gymnasium here, and also give a good shout out to our sponsors here for another time tonight. So we'll meet you guys back up to get you guys ready for the third quarter.
Haven Sports on the Wildcat Network is brought to you by Yoder Engineered Structures. If you want the finest in engineered structures, just say yes. Call toll-free at 844-YES-BARN or visit us online at yoderstructures.com. Shep Chevrolet, where a handshake is still a deal. Visit us online at shepchevrolet.com or give us a call at 620-222-9226. Heartland Credit Union. Apply online at hcu.coop. Visit your nearest branch or call our e-branch at 800-428-8472.
This is a recording.
Alrighty. Whoop. There we go. Resetting everything. Alrighty, welcome back here to Wildcat Gymnasium and the third quarter of play here.
Quick play for Brant down low, and he'll get fouled.
We quickly go
the
to
quick
a
foul.
foul, don't we?
It's a quick foul for Pratt right there. That'll send number 20 Brant Sipe to the line. This might be one of his first trips to the line here. Missed the first one from the line.
And real quick, I want to go ahead and, we want to go ahead and thank all 77 of you guys who are watching the game here tonight. Thank you for making us part of your Friday evening. We are glad that you guys have joined us.
And Brant will miss 2 free throws here. That's a little surprising, but Haven will get it back. Here is DJ. I'll get it over to Nash. Nash, back to DJ. Over to Brant. Braxton over to Nash. Nash, thought about a drive. Back out to DJ. DJ works on the defense. Oh, over to Braxton. Braxton down to Brant. Brant works on the defense. It'll cream off the backboard, and it'll stay with Haven. It's a bit of a scramble for the ball as that play ended.
Yeah, it seemed like they had a bit of trouble trying to find a good lane to the basket there.
Right. And here is Haven. David working on the ball. Over to Nash. Nash well guarded to Braxton. Right back to Nash. Here he is driving. Out to Braxton. Braxton for 3. And hits. First basket of the night for Braxton is a 3. And the Cats are just pushing out this lead. Here's Pratt. Here is Uni working on it. Myers. Back to Johnson. Pratt trying to create something positive here on offense. It's been a struggle for them in general. It'll be Morrill. DJ with the tip. Almost got it back, and that will be a travel.
Yeah, good defense there by the Wildcats.
Yeah.
I thought it was actually going to be like a backboard.
Over and back. Yeah, me too. DJ is just so good at tipping the ball on defense. And here is Haven. Braxton with the drive, down to Brant, working on the defense, and scores.
And Brant Sipe just knows how to be able to get around 2 defenders. I think he had like 2 or 3 on him underneath the basket there.
He knows where to find the places where he can score. And here is Uni trying to find a lane, can't.
He's got 3 on him, or he did.
Over to Myers. Myers over to Homie. Down to Morrill. Morrill back to Homie. Homie pretty open 3 here. Can't hit, and Brant's got it. And here come the Cats. Here is Nash. He's got the ball. Over to Brant. To DJ. Nash, and he got fouled.
And right now the Pratt Greenbacks starting off with a bit of a drought here.
Yeah, not much scoring.
I don't think they've had a basket yet here.
Yeah.
Second foul by the Greenbacks.
Mm-hmm. And here is Nash at the line. He'll make the first. And the second. It's good. And here's Pratt now, over to Homie. Homie will work the ball up. Risky pass there. And it'll still be a foul on Bryant.
Stepped in a little too close on that one.
Yeah. And if you look at the scoreboard right now, it's a 20-point lead.
Yeah.
Just like that. Cats are so good at almost making a team fall asleep, just slowly lulling them to until they're in a big deficit and they're making it so hard to come back. Here's Myers. Myers whips it over to, I believe that's Morrill. Morrill is trapped, gets it out. Youngie almost lost it.
Ooh.
It's bouncing around, and Haven has it. It'll be a jump ball, though, I believe.
A good old rugby scrum for that one.
Yeah.
And the possession arrow stays for Pratt there. That's gonna be key. I mean, should this game get close here once again, and it looks like a timeout is called here on Pratt. So that's going to be their second timeout, and they're left with 3 for the rest of this game here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I didn't think it would be this much of a lead for the Cats at this point, but I mean,
yeah.
they've been very strong. I mean, they played very well.
It seems like Paramore just. I mean, I don't know what he said in the locker room. We're not in there with him, but it seems like whatever he said,
it's worked.
Yeah,
it has worked really well.
Maybe he told them tomorrow we'll all have pizza.
Yeah.
if you get a big win.
Yeah. Halftime guarantee of some sorts, maybe.
Oh no! I tell my debaters, hey, if we went off of nuclear war, pizza.
And here's Myers working around the defense. Over to Morrill. Morrill will get it to Homie. Homie over to Johnson. Can't get it to fall. And Pratt will fight for offensive rebound. Morrill for 3. No good. And Homie went up for the big dunk or layup there. He couldn't get it. Here's Nash. Nice bounce pass to DJ. And nothing doing. Here comes Brandt. Gatlin open for 3.
Yeah, open
and hits.
3. Open 3. Oh, long distance there. And a drive to the lane.
And that'll be a foul. And he went down pretty hard on that play. And it'll be a foul on Brandt, I think. It's his 3rd foul.
And if Brandt's not careful, he'll be in foul trouble. And I think, yeah, they're gonna put. He's gonna take a seat. So
Probably a smart move at this point.
Yeah. No need to put one of your big men on. No need to put him out of the game. Permanently. Dietrich Nicely has taken his place here.
Right. Oh, and it's a quick steal for Pratt, and here is a 3-on-2. Homie right to the basket, and he's fouled. He's got some hops. I mean, he got up pretty high on that shot. And they will call the foul on DJ.
That's the 3rd foul for Haven in this half.
Homie will make the first shot for basket, or for point number 7, excuse me, in this game. And they'll sub more off, and I think they'll bring Riley in. And here come the Cats. And they'll call a quick timeout, and there'll be a full timeout for Lonnie Paramore.
So I think right now there's got to be a checklist for Pratt if they're wanting to get back into the game. Prior to those free throws, one of those items I think on that checklist has to be get back to within 20.
Yeah. I would say 20 to 15 points has got to be a goal here. We'll see what happens. I mean, I can see it happening, but right now it's just been really great. A great job for the Wildcat defense.
Yeah, right now, I mean, right now it's 19. That's the difference between the two teams.
Right.
I think the next thing is keep on scoring points.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I mean, that's what Haven's been able to do pretty comfortably so far. So we'll see. Obviously, a quarter and a half to play, so
yeah,
still a decent amount of time.
Now, with Paramore, though, I mean, this timeout has to be because momentum is slowly shifting back over to Pratt's favor, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a bit of an interesting timeout taken. Not many timeouts taken by a team up by almost 20 within this, within a third quarter, obviously. But yeah, I think he probably sent something, or maybe a bad assignment or something like that, and he gave his team a breather. Here's Dalton. Oh, couldn't get the jump shot.
Oh.
And it'll be a jump ball, I believe.
Yep.
Yep. And it'll be possession to Haven, I think, after some debate.
A little bit of confusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it might have been a scores table error there. Might not have reset it or something. And that confused the refs. Throw it out to DJ. DJ over to Gatlin. Gatlin down to Dalton. Dalton will get it back to, I believe that's Dietrich, over to DJ. DJ to Nash. Nash over to DJ. Back to Dalton. Dalton to Nash. Nash will drive.
Oh.
And not a foul call there. It could have been 3-on-2 basically here, and Homie will put it up and score.
And that's one of the things that Pratt needed there. Good defense.
I think if Pratt can get Homie going, that'd be important. He's, I would say, one of the most solid players. Here's Dietrich over to Nash. Nash to Gatlin. Gatlin trying to find some space. Does. Try to get it up, and he can't get it up.
Yeah, and on the possession arrow thing, I can relate to that. I've worked those scores tables before. Sometimes
hard.
you get sometimes you get so used to like watching the game, you forget.
Get your job.
Yeah.
Dalton pulls up. Oh well, looks strong for a second. Pratt starting to build some sense of momentum here. We'll see if they can keep it going. Here's Johnson. He will look inside for Tatro, can't get it. Homie wants a three, pulls up and hits.
Oh my goodness.
What a three, and
I think an and one opportunity is in.
And one for Pratt. Wow. 12 points on the night 13 on the night for Homie. And an and one shot for him, I believe.
And that's not what you want to give them if you're Haven.
Potential 4-point play. Actually,
nope.
They'll get the ball on the floor. So it must have been something on the floor.
So do they give them 3 points?
Yes. 3 points were given, and Pratt will get the ball again. And that's a risky pass, and that's taken by DJ. He got it. He got it.
We thought that was going to be a 4-point play,
Yeah.
and instead it just turned into a 1-point.
Yeah.
1-point trade-off.
Basically, yeah. Here's Tatro. Rifle down, can't get it. And here's Riley, I believe, over to Homie. Homie down to Tatro. Tatro working on the defense. Over to, I believe that's Barker. Barker to Riley. He'll be off the leg of Braxton. That'll be kickball violation.
Yeah, and right now, if you're Haven, that momentum meter is still swinging towards Pratt's way at this moment.
Yeah, I think for the most part, to be honest, it's still somewhat in Haven's range, but Pratt more recently it's been angling toward them. And here's Pratt now. Johnson, he'll get it over to Barker. Barker back to Johnson, to Homie. Homie pulls up from deep 2-point range, can't get it, and here is Haven. I'll probably slow it down here, try to run a play and see what they can get. Here's Gatlin, over to Braxton. Thought about a three, drives in, throwing out to DJ. Here is Nash at the top of the key.
Yeah, that would be a smart move right now. Slow things down here.
Here's DJ driving, got the foul, and that'll be it, but he will be going to the line.
Oh, I say slow things down. I'm not the coach.
Yeah. Maybe we could see a Paul Clements high school basketball coach in your future.
Yeah, my team would only score 2 points in an entire season, just like I did.
The free throw is good for DJ.
There's a reason why I'm not an NBA All-Star.
Another shot for DJ from the line. And it's good. He has 15 on the night. Cats lead back up to 18. Pretty strongly at this point. Here is Pratt. That's not a great choice of a drive, but he kept it alive. How did he score that?
How did he keep it?
He was all over the place, and he kept it. 15 points on the night for Homie. Haven right down the court. Dalton looking for a basket. He gets it.
2 for 2.
8 points on the night. Here is Pratt, 18-point deficit. Pretty big hole to come out of.
Less than a minute left in this third quarter.
Pratt passing the ball around. Here's Myers. Myers works it over. Oh, almost out of bounds for Morrill there. Morrill back to Myers. Myers thought about a three, won't get it. Drives. Pratt ball. Be pretty big if Pratt could get a shot here. And get a make, but we'll see. They'll throw it out to Myers. Myers will fake it one way. Pat get her to Morrill. Morrill over to Homie. Homie, nice fake. He'll drive and he'll draw a foul. Pretty slick drive there. Just got away from one defender and drew the foul.
And that's going to be Haven's 5th foul here, and they're slowly creeping to that bonus level
right there. And with so much time to go, I mean, that's pretty important. 16 points on the night for Homie. You know, Mr. Coleman, he started pretty slow, but this third quarter, he has picked it up a lot.
Yeah, he's really kicked it in.
17 points on the night.
Oh,
he's been their driver.
Yeah, he's really been keeping them as close as you can possibly get right now. I mean, it's still double digits here.
Yeah. Here is Gatlin. He'll work on Riley. Over to Braxton Miller. Braxton over to Nash. Cats will probably take the last shot here. Here's Nash. Oh, quick crossover to the lane. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a drive. He almost scored that. Here's Homie. He'll put it up. Oh, a little short. And
Nash
that will do it for your third quarter. And
I wish I had the instant replay. Nash Ray drove through everybody.
He had like it's like a Kyrie Irving-esque move there. Slicing through the defense. Almost like a snake and just putting it up there.
Beautiful.
That was a little bit of style from Nash.
The only thing that was missing was just scoring the bucket.
The finish, but
oh man, but the Wildcats though end the third quarter
up by 16.
Yep, 47-31, but Pratt right now, they're getting closer and closer.
Yeah.
And is this going to be, more of the same, or is this going to be, or is this going to be, one of those things where we're like, where do they come from?
To be honest, I think Haven can see this one out, but, and this is a huge but, well, I think two things really. If Haven keeps Homie in check and he doesn't get get multiple possessions and he doesn't get hot, then Haven has a pretty good chance of winning. But if Pratt can have multiple defensive stops in a row and get Homie going, which could open up other Pratt teammates, Pratt could go on like an 8-point run here and make it interesting. We'll see. Obviously, 8 minutes to go in the game, and anything can happen.
He has been heating up here.
Yeah, he's been cooking, so to speak.
Yeah.
We'll see if he can get the pan out, so to speak, in this quarter and start frying to get some Pratt points. And here he is right now.
I like
Here's
that.
Johnson, corner three. That is exactly what Pratt wants here. 4th point on the night for him. Pratt leads down to 13. I have a feeling this game is a little closer than we all think. Rifled over to DJ. DJ over to Nash. Nash to Braxton. Braxton surveying. Down to Brant. Brant working on defense. Working on the defense. Nash He'll drive. Kick to Brant. Oh,
Ooh.
Brant had the basket and he lost it.
Now this
Here's
one's
Homie.
This one could
Homie.
make it
That's
to.
a foul on DJ. That's a floor foul,
Yeah.
a blocking foul, I believe.
I was gonna say like this possession could make it down to.
And they are
to 10,
what,
but
one
yeah.
away from the bonus here?
Oh yeah,
It's getting close.
I almost forgot to put that in there. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, of course. Here's Myers. Thought about a 3. Over to Homie. Homie to Johnson. Johnson with the drive. Myers will kick it out to Homie. Pretty open shot there if he wanted to take it. He got it, and he will not take that. Or he will not make that shot, excuse me. Here's the Wildcat offense. It's been a pretty solid game for them. See if they can score here. Not a great pass there from Nash. And that's a timeout. And honestly, I'm not sure I agree with that call because the ball was still in play. And if one team doesn't have all of the ball when they have it, they can't call a timeout. And I'll make a reference to a play that happened basically 10 years ago. It was a 2013 Final Four. It was Wichita State versus Louisville. And there was a jump ball, and it was after a free throw. It's tipped, right? And a Louisville player and Ron Baker, old Shockers player, were fighting for the ball, and it wasn't held fully by Louisville, but they called it a jump ball, which obviously jump ball and timeout are different, but basically you're supposed to have full control of the ball, and he didn't.
Cleary with the nostalgia here.
My apologies to Shocker fans if you have some PTSD from that. It's a very painful loss. Here's DJ, corner 3, not quite, got it right back. Had to dig deep in the history books for that one. Nash rims in and out, and it'll be Pratt ball.
Actually, I think that year probably created a lot of Shocker fans, though.
Yeah. And again, it wasn't exactly the same situation, but a pretty similar concept for if a team controls the ball. As here is, that's a little bit of a weak offensive charge call there, but we'll take it.
Something similar to the Brant Sipe charge call from earlier tonight.
Yeah. The refs have been interesting tonight. I think been fairly okay in general, but yeah, again, some calls that have been a bit interesting, I'll say that. Lob to Brant, not a great pass to be honest, and here comes Pratt. He's ahead of the defense, and he got it. Evaded David, and that's a basket for Tate Myers, his first points of the game. And right now it's down to 11 points.
We've had a bit of a
And
scoring drought.
turnover.
Oh,
And here comes
3-on-1.
Johnson, a foul. And I'm telling you, Pratt is going on some kind of run here. I think they could get it down to single digits.
And I think like with that timeout there, that Paramore called earlier, just a few moments ago here.
As Johnson will miss the first, or excuse me, not Johnson. That'll be number 11, Uni.
Much in a similar vein as to earlier tonight, where Pratt, the Lady Greenbacks, called a timeout.
He'll hit the second one.
The Greenbacks here in this instance probably used that timeout to their advantage from Paramore's,
Probably
saved their
unintentionally too.
timeout. Yeah.
And here is Haven.
Oh, and
DJ
by
will-
the way, Pratt's in the bonus.
Yeah. Here is Gatlett. Over to DJ. Here's Braxton. And you can just feel the intensity ratcheting up in the gym here. Here's Brant. Over to Gatlin. 4-3.
Oh.
No good. Rebound by Pratt. Pratt has the momentum right now.
And right now, Pratt has a chance to take what was once a 20-point lead and put it back down to single digits.
And here's a question. Can they capitalize? Myers, corner three.
Oh.
No good. And almost lost it on the rebound, but he got it. And Haven will have the ball back. Here is DJ Miller over to Braxton. Braxton could have been a foul there. Here is DJ. DJ drives, pushes through multiple defenders, can't get it.
Oh, man.
Pratt has it. Man, what a game so far. It's been up and down.
I think Haven right now is probably trying to make something out of nothing here with a few of those shots.
Right. The Pratt defense has quietly been very solid today, and here's a nice play by the Haven defense, and it'll be a jump ball.
Ooh. And the Greenbacks came out a little bit lucky there. I mean, like you saw Brant, I think DJ as well. Like they were ready to go on a two-man rush to the basket.
Yeah. It was almost like Brant's life was playing football that you're getting ready to
Yeah.
going on one of his QB runs there. As Braxton will get it for the Cats. Down to Dalton. Nice fake. There's Gatlin trying to read the defense. He'll get it up to DJ. DJ over to Dalton.
4 minutes left.
Here's Gatlin over to DJ. DJ to Dalton. Dalton. He'll get over to DJ. Back to Braxton. Here's Dalton. Nice pass. Brant puts it in.
Oh, man.
Great pass from Dalton Bontrager.
And that was a basket that they needed.
Yep.
That, long distance.
And they'll call a foul.
Foul.
I was looking at the stat sheet there and missed that one.
Oh, I got your back. Don't worry.
Appreciate it. That'll be Myers at the line. And here he is. It's good. I tell you, I didn't think Pratt, I mean, obviously it's still a fairly sizable deficit, but I didn't think Pratt would be able to go on a run, but here they are. This to make it within 10. Got it. 4 points for Myers on the day, and DJ is making a sign that's pretty much telling Haven to just chill out. That is not chilling out right there. That's
not at all.
Not a great pass. And it is within 10. Or excuse me, it's at 10 right now.
Haven has to make some really good defensive plays here in order to keep this undefeated streak alive here.
I mean, it's still 10 points, but Pratt's been looking strong. Oh, almost lost it. Here's Homie. Homie got stripped by DJ.
Here's a run, one-on-one.
Euros got it. 17 points for DJ Miller on the night. And the Cats are up by 11. What can Pratt do? Well, the better question is, can they do anything offensively? Terrible pass, and Haven's got it right back. Braxton Miller moving it up to Dalton. Had a fairly open shot. Had a three there, but he won't take it. Here's Brant. Brant pulls up, and they will call a foul, and one basket for Brant Sipe. You feed him, and he will deliver. And the Pratt fans want to travel, and they will not get it. That's an and one.
I believe he stopped on a dime on that one. I mean, the man's got stickum on his shoes.
Yeah, I'll say.
Two minutes and 31 seconds left to go, and these are some clutch free throws right here if he can make them.
God, can't get it. Almost had it. And all right, if Pratt's gonna come back, it's gotta start here. A little under 2 minutes to go. Ooh, almost intercepted. Won't quite get to it, and Pratt will call a timeout. And they're gonna try to draw some sort of play for the offense here, I would think. See what they draw up.
This is gonna be a crazy 2 minutes and 21 seconds here. I mean,
Still a fairly, I don't want to say comfortable because it hasn't been quite as comfortable as we would have liked, but it's still a decent lead. I mean, 13, 14 points.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like you just saw Haven's lead dwindle from 20 to 10 points in just a matter of minutes, and so now, I mean, like now, like we can see from here, Paramore is just he is animated, and and I mean, like. It's fun to see him animated like this because he's not that way in the hallways.
No.
But I mean, like,
Brings out the intensity in everyone. I mean.
Oh yeah, but I mean, but that's the thing though. Is like, he, like he knows what's happening, and he's trying to stop the leaks, basically. And stop the leaks, basically.
He's been in these situations so many times in his coaching career, and he has a pretty good job. Deep three from Homie, that's off. That's way off. And that's kind of a mental. That's a bit of a not like. How do I word this? It's not the best thing mentally that could have happened.
I think the Pratt players thought that Haven had a hand on it when.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's entirely possible. I might have seen it wrong.
Oh no! I think that they thought that.
Right.
But no, none of the Haven players had a hand on it. So.
And here is Haven. They're trying to wind down this clock and get an 8-0 start to the season. And they're just gonna drain the clock as much as possible and see if Pratt can stop them.
I would say if you're Pratt, you still have a chance here. You got to foul.
You got to get the ball back as there's less than a minute 30 left. Over to Nash. Pratt has got to do something here.
There you go.
Oh, had to steal a little bit of bounce right to Brandt. And this is what Haven does so well, is just letting the clock drive down slowly until there's no time left. Tipped by Pratt, and it'll go to Pratt. Ooh.
Really?
Right to Pratt. Tipped off his fingertips, I guess. And Pratt has the ball. Pratt has got to score here. I would say right now, if they don't score here, this game's over. And
I think you have to give it to Carson Homie.
Yeah, and Morrill can't get it.
Oh,
and this really could be. That's probably game.
Oh,
that's a really hard foul. And Nash doesn't like it. Haven doesn't like it.
Yeah,
and that'll be. Will they call a technical on that? I wonder. I don't think so.
I thought that was going to send him to the line.
He almost got wrestled down there.
Yeah, he did.
That was a hard foul, and that really could have been a technical, but the refs don't quite see it that way.
I thought he had him by the neck for a second.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. I'll get it to Brandt, and he'll be fouled. And you can expect some Wildcat free throws coming here.
And see, that was the thing. It's like for that good 30 seconds where the Wildcats were just playing relay past me.
Yeah.
I
mean, that was just a phenomenal job of clock management.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, Paramore said something about that. And here is Brandt. It falls in, and it's a big free throw there, and it's up to 15 points.
15
right?
points.
Here's Brandt from the line. Second one is up and good. 16-point lead for the Cats.
Barring any kind of miracle here, it looks like that both Wildcats will finish off the night here 8-0.
8-0 start. Oh.
Ooh.
And the student section start the I Believe chants.
And a foul call.
And here comes the chants.
And here comes the shaking of the, of the bleachers again.
Yep. Brandt will hit the first free throw. Stretch it out to 16 points? Maybe I said it. Yeah.
17
Or
points.
no, 17, yeah. Excuse me. And now it's 8. That'll be 20 points on the night for number 20, Brant Sipe. Myers pulls up for 3, bounces around off the top, and that automatically means it's the opposing team's ball, so Haven's ball. And
you got to think that that's got to be it there.
I think Pratt is going to start warming up their buses.
Yep. So tonight, Haven came out on top.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great game. I mean, it might have seemed a little shaky at times when Pratt had it close, but that's it. Haven is going to take a dub, start the season off 8-0. What else can you say?
Oh, man.
Fantastic job.
It's another Wildcat victory, 57-39. And they go to Hoisington on Tuesday night. It's a big, big victory here for both the guys and the girls.
Against a good team.
Oh, yeah.
And the Wildcats had to fight. They had to show some resilience, and they did. And I think that's what ultimately gave them the victory here tonight.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I you know, you're right. Showing resilience, they just show. I mean, like that. That's basically it. I mean, I don't think I can be able to. I don't think I can be able to put it any better than what you did just there. So yeah, guys. I mean, you know, here's a quick reminder here. Yeah, you know, Tuesday night is the next time that the Lady Cats are on the hardwood. They go up against Hoisington. Next time that they're on your screens, it's next Friday night. It is the Reno Classic. It's the rivalry between the Panthers and the Wildcats. It's black and blue. It's Nickerson and it's Haven, and it's right here on the Wildcat Network. But yeah, we're gonna. But yeah, before I mean, we're not closing it out just yet, though. I mean, like, you know, we've got a post game this here. We're gonna wrap it up here in a nice, neat little bow. Before all else here, because I mean, clearly tonight we said that, like, you know, that it was equal records, you know, equal everything else for all 4 teams. The Lady Cats were starting off 7-0.
Right.
The Wildcats were starting off 7-0.
Right.
The Greenbacks, both of their squads were 5-2. Now, you know, the end of the night basically is the same way. Both of the Wildcats 8-0.
Still 8-0. And I mean, I would say 2 pretty encouraging performances from the Cats. And although the Cats haven't had to play one of the top teams in their specific CKL league yet, I would say this is a pretty good showing of how good both teams are tonight. So speaking of performances here, so another new thing that we're going to go ahead and do here, you know, I know, you know, it's a carryover from a different sport, but still, I mean, you know, I mean, like football, you know, they talk about their player of the game. Soccer, man of the match. We're carrying over 3 stars. So Cleary, give us your 3 stars of the night here. I would say the 3rd star, which I'm going in ascending order, by the way. So the 3rd star is considered the quote-unquote lesser star.
Like the bronze medal prize.
Right.
Yeah.
So I would say the 3rd star off the bench tonight, Dalton Bontrager. Hit some huge shots, just honestly provided a lot of things for the Cats off the bench, and a solid performance for him.
Yeah, he had that. He had those 2 open threes.
Oh, yeah.
It was just amazing.
He drained him. The 2nd star is DJ Miller. DJ Miller scored more towards the start, but eventually kind of leveled out, so to speak. But he had a great game offensively and defensively. And finally, your number 1 star is none other than Brant Sipe. Brant Sipe on both sides of the ball, but mainly offensively, to be honest, tonight. He, at certain points, carried the team. 20 points, just bore all the responsibility offensively sometimes, and that's why he is my number one star of the game.
And we're going to be continuing on this. I mean, you know, the 3 stars here throughout the season here.
Right. And by the way, 3 stars, we stole that from hockey, which is
Yes.
yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, share the love because it's hard to select just one player.
Yeah.
So, Cleary, I mean, those are the 3 biggest performers out of the night. But let's put a bow. Let's wrap a bow on this one here. I mean, two awesome performances here.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, we're talking about lead up into 2 big tournaments now. What do you see going forward for the Lady Cats and the Wildcats here?
Well, I think this game at Hoisington on Tuesday, which sadly we won't be able to cover, is a pretty winnable game for both teams. So if we come out of there with a loss for either the guys or the girls, I would be a little bit concerned, just a little bit though. And then after that, we have Nickerson. Nickerson, although in the past has been strong, doesn't look too strong this year. But again, it's a rivalry game, and we all know that anything can happen in a rivalry game. And after that, it's the Rupp tournament and the Classic. And I mean, for the girls, the Wildcat Classic is, I mean, I've said it 4 or 5 times. It's the perfect primer to see how a team will do at sub-state and potentially state. And then the Rupp tournament is basically more or less same thing for the guys. So I would say, in general, if there was an arrow kind of describing the Cat season, it's pointed up. I wouldn't say it's fully pointed up because, in my opinion, we haven't played one of our really tough opponents yet. But I'd say it's 80% up. And honestly, what else can you ask for?
I mean, the toughest opponents are still ahead.
Still to come, but
yeah.
But it's still been a fantastic season so far. Both the guys and the girls have played great. And I mean, hey, if you're a Cats fan, you got to be smiling ear to ear right now because it's been a great season so far.
Oh yeah, I agree 100%, wholeheartedly. All right, well guys, it's Friday night, and both games are done. We're glad that you guys have joined us. Thank you guys for spending some time with us here tonight. We'll be back again. Actually, we will be back again next Thursday night. The next time we have basketball will be next Friday night. We've got wrestling, and no, not the WWE kind. We've got some good old
high school wrestling.
High school wrestling, the double stream actually, because we'll have two mats on the floor here, right here in Wildcat Gymnasium.
Get all the coverage of the wrestling.
Oh yeah, first time in ages over here. So we'll have that on Thursday night, and then we'll have Wildcat basketball for you on Friday night. So yeah, on behalf of everybody here at Haven High School, USD 312, Haven Public Schools, thank you very much to all volunteers, Matthew Mulligan, Kayla Rose, Cleary Percy, and myself. Hey guys, double W.
Double W. I like that.
All right. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you guys here next week. Have a good one.